Snare was the other
Dog
one.
butt.
But the ensnaring, I think, is still not showing up. Let me reload and see if that makes it.
I feel like I get new spells, but I'm not like... I don't remember them until like 3 games down. So really, when I level, I don't level until like 3 days later.
Yeah, they're all the spells are in for you. Yeah, I'm looking at another piece of software that will actually, the integration between D&D Beyond and Foundry is a lot better. To the point where like even updating hit points and spell slots on this end will update it on D&D Beyond's end too. I'm looking at that. It's there's some parts of it that haven't gotten to function. I don't know. It's all just janky.
For a smoother experience in general.
Yeah, they're all good, but they're all janky. All right. So we are also live, by the way.
Cool.
Thank you so much for everyone for joining us as we awkwardly sit around trying to get our character sheets sorted out. It be how it be. What was that roll? Oh, thunderous! You guys are testing out spells. That's weird. It wasn't updating for me.
Oh, wait, when I click them on D&D Beyond, it uses them?
Yeah, it'll integrate it. It'll throw over still.
Okay. So I don't even need the stats sheet from the one from Forge. I can just use everything from D&D Beyond.
You don't. It's completely up to you. Some people prefer having the one on Forge. Some people prefer using D&D Beyond.
Okay. Well, D&D Beyond has everything correct, so I'm going to use it.
Yeah, okay.
Plug for D&D Beyond.
No, not a plug. We're not sponsored by D&D Beyond. We're not Critical Role, damn it.
I mean, you can just plug whatever you want. They're just not going to pay you for it.
Yeah, exactly. They're not paying me for it. We use it because they're an alright software, but they also just fired like some of the best people, or some of the best people just got let go. So you know.
Oh no.
Also, hurry up and make VTTs and fix your combat tracker, please, for the love of God. I could say that because they don't pay me.
You could say that even if they did pay you.
Yeah.
They probably
They
wouldn't.
might stop paying you.
Yeah, they
They
wouldn't.
not make it to the next pay period.
They probably wouldn't like it. Your dice function well. Just get your combat tracker fully integrated, please, for the love of God. All right. So, would any of you guys like to do a recap of the last game? Or has it been too long?
Does anybody remember what?
I
the
remember
last
it,
game?
but someone else can do it if they want.
I believe that's Dan volunteering.
All right. So last time was a pretty classic chill around the city all day. The 2 times ago we helped some gangsters trap a gangster from a neighboring thing, or a competing gang. They're rivals, as you could say. And then we went around the town. We figured out that our chest is a chest of holding. We picked up some horses, and then we were bored trying to look for a quest. So we've decided we want to be monster hunters. So we go talked to the city guard. The city guard gave us a bunch of information. And then we started on a quest to find some werewolves. We fought some goblins hanging about somewhere, and then we found our wagon again, and we suited up in the wagon and ran into some werewolves. And I just realized that was 3 different sessions, not just the last one.
I also
Yeah.
feel like we partied with some satyrs.
Yeah, I
forest.
Oh yeah, we partied with some satyrs and they stole our alcohol because
We are all
we were
trying
not
to
a
forget about
jovial group of people. We were Akko.
Don't know how to interact with the satyrs. It's all good. They're weird people.
One of them tried making out with our horse.
that. He succeeded. Why, you're not
Well, they
giving
did
him
make
enough
out, but
Yeah.
hearts were broken.
credit.
Rolled
It's
an
a,
18 on
um,
his charisma check.
Oh, I rolled like 10 natural ones last session too, or something like that.
That we remember.
Yeah, we always remember
That's-
that.
All right. So yeah, and then they pretty much rested for the night as they were getting close to a small village that they were looking around for. And in the middle of the night, a werewolf attacked. I will need you guys to roll for initiative.
Nice.
If you guys remember how to roll for initiative.
I think you have to activate it.
You guys should be in it. Let me force you
go.
guys into it.
Oh, never mind.
How do we?
I'm bad apparently.
I do not remember how to do it.
Oof.
You did it.
If you
Oh
go
wait, there you
if you go over to the fist, there'll be a little dice there. With the
Oh, nice.
God.
Look at that 20.
What?
All
is-
go.
right.
The only time in this campaign I will
Oh no!
go
Do I have
for
to
it.
hop in and then do it?
No,
There's a
you're
fist?
opt in. Yeah, if you go over to the little fist.
Can we
you'll-
roll for him?
Oh.
Where's this nat one at?
Come on.
It's not bad.
Yeah. All right, top of initiative,
Don't use
Tibbers.
all your good rolls right now.
Because I have to close all my stuff here.
Can I see if I can tell how many werewolves there are?
You
Like,
can
okay.
roll a perception check, yeah.
Are we supposed to have a new map up? Campfight.
Little campy for me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
With the 23 perception.
Oh my goodness. That +6.
Yeah, freaking. I don't know why it's always furbolgs that end up having high as balls perceptions, but they do. Without your dark vision, in this area with light from your guys' campsite, you could only see one. If you roll with disadvantage if you're trying to look out off in the darkness, but it's really hard to see anything.
In this case, I'm going to cast Aid on Mordaar.
Okay. You could actually choose up to 3 separate creatures with that. So you could aid everyone else if you'd like.
I'm gonna aid everyone else.
Okay, so everyone gets 5 temporary hit points.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action. Oh, I guess. My bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on the weak one. Which one? Baznoff.
Okay.
And that thus ends my turn. Oh, and I move towards the guy.
So
Oh.
he cast Aid right? So that means that my hit points went up by 5, and then the max went up by 5 as well.
Effectively, it would be 5 temporary hit points. I know it's reading as each target's maximum and current hit points increase for 5 for the duration, but treat it as a temporary hit points.
Okay, so I stay at 20 health, and my max goes to 35.
So underneath your hit point bar, there's a little plus temp,
Oh,
and add
okay.
it right there. Yeah.
Okay.
How many first level spells should I have? Because right now it says 4/2, which doesn't. It should be 4/4, right? Or is that a bug?
That seems like it's a bug.
Okay, so it should be 4/4 for level 3.
At level 3. Yes.
Okay. Sweet.
All right. And is that all for your turn, Tibbers?
This is all. Actually, can I roll for disadvantage to check the external campsite?
Yes.
Roll for disadvantage. Why would you want to do that? You have to convince him for advantage.
Oh, I am great. Thus, No, I'm kidding.
Still with a total of a 14 on that roll. You don't see anything, and you're trying hearing to see if hear if anything's moving out in the darkness. There's nothing. It doesn't seem like there's anything out there that you could tell.
Say these are sneaky bastards, boys. That's my turn.
All right. So next in the initiative is the werewolf. All right. So what is this? All right. In his werewolf form, I believe he is going to. Yeah, he's gonna target Mordaar some more. Not Windows key Alt. Gonna take his multi attack with a. Mm-hmm. First bite attack.
Oof.
What a nerd.
2 will miss.
Yeah.
He'll take his claw attack.
Ooh, I got 18.
17
And does he-
up to a
oh, he has the
21.
bonus.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That will hit,
I don't like this.
dealing
3.
the total points of 5 slashing damage as he tries to bite into you. But can't get through you're wearing chain, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, can't get through your chainmail, but a large gash is able to lift up a bit of the chainmail and get into your sort of side rib cage.
Does that mean I lose those 5 temp points?
Yes, those will go away first.
Okay.
Does that mean that we have to kill Mordaar because he's gonna become a werewolf?
You're not aware of that.
We should just be
As I
safe.
go and delete their cards so you can't read them. All right. Bands off.
Okay, so just to be clear on mirror image, that will last 1 minute, right?
Is that what it says?
I think so. It says it also fades. I'm not so it fades when they die. So is a minute in combat 11 rounds?
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Yeah, it's probably just this werewolf. I don't know. Who knows?
3 legend did. Yeah, because they mirror image is a lot. It's when they target you, they roll to see if they hit you or one of the mirror images, and then when they hit the mirror images, then they die.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go move my dude. Maybe here.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide by the tent, and then I'm gonna do fireball. Attack. Ha.
22 will hit. Dan hit something with firebolt, guys.
No.
Oh my goodness,
No.
nice.
Take note, boys.
Until the campaign ends, right?
Can we? Can we?
Just call it here on a high note.
That's right, we're done.
So normal. What do we got?
Oh,
5 points of fire damage to him. Hell yeah.
And right, he's got fur, so he's clearly on fire.
Yeah, he's got a disadvantage for fire.
Mm,
Right,
A
and,
flammable
he's a dirty werewolf, so he's got natural oils all over
yeah.
him.
A
That is
flammable
very
object
judgmental.
hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. You don't technically catch people on fire with this.
Well, he should be on fire. He's covered in
You
fur.
catch the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also wearing
Yeah.
cloth, but it's being worn.
Oh, so as long as it's not being worn.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, you could catch your tents on fire, but if someone wraps it around themselves, it won't catch on fire.
if you could
So
fit
if we
them.
strip down the werewolf,
Oh yeah.
I think it's mostly because they don't want to picture war crimes occur.
That's. Okay, fine. If
I'm
you
all about
convince
war
them
crimes, though.
that the werewolf is on fire, then we're gonna have to deal with flaming claws. So I'm all for
Mm-hmm,
not having to deal with flaming claws.
So yeah, you hurl a bolt, a fire towards him, able to hit him in the face. The embers start to fall off and sear some of the fur away from his face. It and looks towards you in between Tibbers and Mordaar.
Good luck getting to me, bitch.
Anything else on your turn, Baznoff?
No, I cannot do another spell, right?
Yeah, I allow bonus action spells. Yeah.
Ooh. All right, I wanna make 3 of me. I wanna see you struggle. Actually,
Okay.
we gonna. Okay, let's do it.
So you're casting mirror image.
Yep.
Is mirror image a bonus action?
That I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if I can use any of my spells as bonus actions. I don't think so.
Mirror image.
A ranged spell.
Mirror
attack.
image is an action,
Okay.
so you cannot
All
do
right.
that. It has to be a bonus action.
Rude. Okay. I'm not doing it then.
Okay. Leo, it is your turn.
all right. So I go ahead and move up to him,
Okay.
and then I will go ahead and hit him with unarmed strike.
Okay.
Is it really unarmed? You've got those knuckle dusters
yeah,
on.
I mean with the silver things. So go ahead and hit him with that.
13 hits him.
Oh!
All right.
Dang.
So since it's silver on there,
Mm-hmm.
do I get some sort of bonus?
No,
For the
you are
damage?
able to ignore his resistance to bludgeoning damage with this.
Okay, works for me.
Because otherwise this would be halved. Holy crap. That's still a lot for punching a dude. Alright.
Wait, but he got a 1. That was the
That's
worst he could have done.
Yeah, but it's still 4 damage.
So imagine if
Actually-
he had hit him with like a 3.
Actually,
And since I know how the rest of everybody attacks, I'm going to go ahead and use the Kai of Fury for the one additional attack. So I'll do the 2 unarmed strikes as my bonus action.
mm-hmm. Okay. That will hit.
Ends another battle where Leo just punches everything to death.
Very effectively as well.
I monks.
we're just on his shell, just climbing on his shell, carrying us off. This 3
Damn.
turns into an 8. That's ridiculous.
That one didn't hit.
Yeah, that one does not hit.
Oh. Still did 9 damage to him, so we're good.
Yeah. So you wake up to the roaring of the werewolf. You sprint over. Because of your martial arts training, you're able to easily jump over the tent here, get behind the werewolf, and get 2 good lands on him with your massive silver knuckle dusters, because they're on turtle hands.
And I taunt him after, and I say, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog."
You've been waiting like a week and a half to say that, haven't you?
I had a few of them, but I was like, you know what? We'll go with this one.
For now.
I kind of I forgot a couple of them that I had. That's why.
You're like,
Oh my goodness.
written on a giant poster board behind his computer right now. He's like, I forgot about them.
That one up there, that one. Oh, yep, that's a good one.
All right, Mordaar, it's your turn.
Oh my goodness. What should I do? Probably attack this werewolf right in front of me.
Run.
You want to hold hands with
No.
Tibbers and do like a red rover wall so the wolf can't get to me.
Do we need any information from this werewolf?
Kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him with my sword, the blade.
Hit him with eternal sleep.
I can't. Yeah.
Wait,
normal?
sleep? That's a spell?
No, it's Blade of Eternal Sleep.
Oh, okay.
Oh shoot.
Makes it when you kill them,
actually-
you kill them for good.
There's. Do we think there's more around us? Yeah. Okay, so I can attack and then decide after I know whether or not this hits to use the Holy Smite.
Yes, the normal smite ability. If it's something
Okay.
like Thunderous Smite or Syrinscape,
You have to use it beforehand,
yeah, you
right?
have to use that beforehand.
Okay.
But those only go off when you hit.
13 hits, right?
Just hits. AC is 13, or AC is
Cool.
less actually.
Yeah. So then, I would like to do the Divine Smite as well. So then
Okay.
that's an extra D6.
At first level, that's at 2D. God, I should remember this, but it's been 2 weeks.
Me too.
Since
Let me.
Divine Smite. I believe it's 2d8 at first level.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 2d8 for first level plus a 1d8 for every spell slot higher, and then another d8 if it's undead or a fiend. It is neither of those, so it's 2d8 if you're doing the
So
first
then-
level.
So then I do the attack, and then 2 more D8.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do damage normal
Jeez.
Paladins.
or. And then we go.
I feel pretty good. My punching does as much as a sword.
Nope, that was I forgot the slash.
I don't even know what language that is. What? Okay. What language is that?
Ugh, lame.
4.
Whatever. So 8, right?
Yes.
How's this guy doing with it? He's taking a lot of damage.
He's looking all right. He's definitely
Okay.
taking a few cuts. He's has some larger bruises on his back from the massive portal
Okay.
fists.
Yes, and then I still get 1 bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. What the heck? Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I can't attack with that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Spellbook. Are there any animals I should talk to around me? No.
There's a werewolf.
Okay. Shoot. Let's use. Okay, shoot. How many? Because I used Divine Smite. How many more of my spells can I use? I always forget how this works.
You did 1 spell slot off the top, and you have 3, so you should have 2 now.
Okay, cool. So then I think I should use. I'm gonna use Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So then that puts my armor up to 20.
Yep. AC goes
Okay.
up 2 as you now have a magical shield floating around you.
Cool.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's good for now.
All right. So back at the top of the initiative with Tibbers, the cleric in melee.
The cleric that can melee will melee.
Gonna swing that mace at him.
I'm gonna swing that mace. Might as well.
It's really weird how mace is 2 different kinds of weapons. You know what I'm saying?
If he sprays mace on him, there's 3 people around us. We're all gonna get affected by that. Do not spray mace on him. Ooh, does that hit?
16 will hit.
Yeah. Nice.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack him across the face. Now, not only does he have a burnt sear mark on his face, he's also kind of has a broken jaw. He's not looking too hot. He's starting to swell.
With that, let's see. All he has is a broken jaw. Huh? Can I see? Okay, may I see if he is attacking out of frenzy or if he is attacking because he just does not like us. He has evil intention.
Yeah, roll insight.
Anyway, it's my favorite kind of roll.
He's with the 16. It seems to be attacking out of a sheer animalistic nature.
So he could be our friend.
It's
Uh,
anger, frenzy, nothing personal, nothing planned or anything. It's just animalistic instinct right now.
Can I howl at him to stop attacking, or we will put you down in the kennel, the eternal kennel.
Sure. Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Because
come
you just smacked him in the face with the mace.
That's more convincing.
yeah, that's what you do with frenzied animals.
Do
Yeah.
you want to intimidate him,
Yeah.
I would
or do you
like
want to persuade him?
convince him. All right,
Okay, so
I'll
this
do
will be a
persuasion.
persuasion with disadvantage.
20, 2 20s.
Yeah, right now does not seem very swayed.
All right, let's take him to the farm, boys.
Oh no. It's the factory.
Jeez.
Do they use werewolf fur for glue?
It is very warm in the winter, though. No. It makes a great throw rug. It's kind of fucked up.
Oh yeah. If you kill a werewolf, does it turn into human skin when it's done?
If you kill a human, it does. If you kill a werewolf in werewolf form, I'd say it keeps its fur.
Okay. So it's not like it's in your cabin and you think it's a wolf, and then all of a sudden, like, full moon stops and then it's a human. Oh, it's on your carpet.
That would be awful. Honey, why do we have a skinned person in our living room? What? God damn it! They keep selling us werewolf furs. The common issue. Man, he is surrounded. Everyone has had good hits on him. He does not know what to do. He's gonna roll a quick. What is that?
Wait, are we gonna find out he's Chuck Testa? Is that the
12.
is that the reveal?
Nope. Just.
Alright, so he's checking. Everyone just hit him real hard. Doesn't know who to attack. So he just kind of looking around, making an intelligence check to see who seems to be the easiest prey. 2 people are armored. 1 person has a large shell on him. So he is gonna go for Dan.
Good God. God, what a dickhead.
Where's he going?
Yeah, I would move him if I remembered how to use the software. The 3 of you can take attack of opportunity, so.
Oh,
Yep.
quit doing it.
I'm swinging.
Come on, crit.
Okay.
Ooh, that hits.
23 will hit. Dealing
Faithful, bashful, basher of bashing.
Silver.
No.
Wait, don't you get advantage if you got a nat 20?
Oh
nat
yeah,
20?
I got a crit.
Or did
No,
he get a
that
nat 20?
That's
know.
not a nat 20. That's 16
no,
plus.
you got a 16.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we have an 18 on the blade. Applying 7 points of damage. Yeah, so you guys are able to carve him up pretty damn well as he rushes past you guys. Targeting your wizard.
And then for shield, do I have to declare that before the attack, or can I see the attack roll first?
What
How
does it
is
say on
he
shield?
still alive?
Yeah, that's
An
crazy.
He just
invisible
took him-
barrier of magic force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. I have +5 AC.
Man.
He just took 14 more damage,
Yep. It's a werewolf.
I say I'm done.
and he
Man.
is not dead. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
he's a werewolf.
Jeez.
I would say if you're casting shield, do it now before as
I'll
he's
cast
as
shield.
the attack is declared against you. All right. So you're +5 AC. Total of
15, baby.
15. Okay.
Nice.
Damn it! I didn't have to
13.
do
His
it.
bite misses.
Frickin' Oh, I did have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
Mr.
freaking
10
genius.
AC.
One day I'll be tough, but today is not that day.
Next will be a claw attack with a 3 on the dice. A total of 7. Misses you both as
Nice.
as his attacks get blocked by this invisible arcane force around you.
Frickin' nerd.
Baznoff, it's your turn. There's a werewolf snarling in your face.
Ain't that the frickin' truth? Alright, what can I do to you? How does snare work?
Ooh, yeah. If we can trap him, that'd be kind of nice.
Let me read it.
Leave it to a damn wizard to read during combat.
Alright, can't do that because it's already on me. You know what? F it. We're gonna mirror image.
Okay.
So there should be 3 of them.
Yes. 3 duplicates of Dan appear around. Baznoff appear around him. You're not
Guys, I
sure
think
if
we
it's
should probably
actually-
start attacking Dan. There's 3 of him now.
You're not sure if it's actually Baznoff or not due to his changeling nature.
That's pretty shifty.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, baby. Can I, as a bonus action, do it? I don't know what bonus actions I get as a wizard. Can I just like unarm, or can I hit him with my staff or something?
No, that's a monk thing. To be able to take the unarmed strikes. Yeah, Yeah, you don't have wizards don't get an insane amount. I don't think
What
you.
a damn shame.
I mean, they're very powerful. They just don't get bonus actions.
Dan, just tap him and say no. Boom. Get him in the eyes. Say no, shows no mercy.
Yeah, you don't have a terrible amount.
Okay.
Try and hit him in the nuts, Dan. That's where he's vulnerable.
One action.
Do we know if this werewolf? Never mind.
All right. Anything else, Dan? Bands off.
I don't think I can do anything. I don't really want to give him an attack of opportunity in particular. Or, yeah, whatever. I'm here doing me.
All right,
Alright.
Leo.
Sorry, making his way over.
Making his way downtown. Moving down.
Walking past.
Oh, is that what it is? I don't know what the song is.
No. Okay, we need a copyright. 9 will miss.
9 will miss.
9 will
All
miss.
right. And then I will use Kai of Fury one more time. Which,
All right.
is there a way I can see my,
Key points.
yeah.
If you go over to features, there'll be key points, and they'll
Okay,
be
just
there.
one.
Yeah. Also, if you go
Okay.
to attributes, key points will be on that page as well at the very top. Under.
Do not see it, but oh well, I got it on the other. Oh, there it is. So, yep, I'll go ahead and use that one more time. So we'll go.
A 21 will hit. Dealing 6 points of damage to him. Yeah, he's looking really rough now.
Really rough.
Yeah, he's. He's not.
Got him.
look-
An 11. That
An
hit
11
miss.
hits. AC
Nice.
11.
All right.
Dealing another
Jeez.
5 points of damage. Still up
How is
though.
this dude still alive?
Barely.
Man,
Leo was advertised as a Ninja Turtle, but I'm starting to think of like a turtle in the what's that movie with the clown? Like that universe, just like this, like a turtle you wouldn't want to run into a hit. Yeah, like a turtle you wouldn't want to run into a dark alley. He's just like all bloody and stuff.
all right.
Alright, yeah, you're able to get 2 good hits off. Again, right into the werewolf's like back kidney area. Definitely yelps out in pain, not looking too happy. Mordaar, it is your turn.
Cool. That's awesome. Let's go with. I'm going to, let's see, move right here, and then I'm going to do Channel Divinity
Okay.
and do the Nature's Wrath,
Okay.
right? And then... And then, wait, do I have to do a Wisdom? Oh, shoot, maybe I shouldn't. Because, oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, this one. The creature has to do a strength or dexterity saving throw, right?
No, yeah, I'm reading it right now. The creature must succeed a strength or dexterity saving throw, its choice, or be constrained. Okay. It is stronger, so it's gonna do a strength save. All right, rolled a 10, and your DC for this is 11, so it is
Yeah.
restrained.
Cool, guys. I restrained the werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get a bonus action, right? I think speak with animals is a bonus action. Oh no, it's an action, so I can't do that right now. Dang it. Okay. Okay, if I attack it while it's restrained, do I get like advantage or anything?
Your channel divinity was an action.
Oh, that's right. So I can't
Yeah.
attack it. Can I unarmed strike? Can that be a bonus action?
No,
No, that's just what this.
Yeah, that's just
okay.
monks.
Okay. Feel the phase. I can do ensnaring strike still, right? That's a bonus action.
I believe that's a bonus action to
Oh,
cast
but
the
then I
spell.
have to hit.
Yeah, but then you have to hit.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Well, okay, he's restrained. I guess I'll just stand right here.
All right, yeah, so you look over towards it, take a few steps towards the werewolf, grab your holy symbol, and utter a few words of an ancient language. And spectral vines start to creep up around the werewolf's legs out of the ground and wrap around its calves and its haunches and keep it still as it no longer can move. It's not able to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
So, next,
So now that it's restrained, if people were to like step away from it, would they no longer take damage?
No, it restrained can it can still make attacks. It cannot
Okay.
move.
Okay.
Attacks against it have advantage. Its attacks have disadvantage,
Nice.
and it also has
Okay.
disadvantage on dex saves.
Probably should have done this first. Just gonna put that out there.
So up
So-
next is Tibbers.
All right. Oh, I've never tried this before, guys, but I think it'll work. I cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. What's the save on? Okay, that's an attack roll.
But it has advantage now, right?
If guiding bolt, with ranged attack, yeah, it's all attack rolls. So yeah, roll this with advantage.
How do I roll with advantage?
So when you hit,
okay.
yeah, when you hit attack, 15 will hit.
Thank goodness that had advantage.
Look at all the
Dealing a
dice.
total of 9 points of damage to the restrained werewolf. How would you like to do this?
I would like to knock him to the ground in the least bloody way. Actually, can I just knock him out?
Okay. With the
What?
spell, you don't wish to kill him, you just wish to push him to
Yeah.
unconsciousness.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go with that.
Why are we leaving it alive?
It's just in a frenzy. It's just a wild animal.
You're gonna kill
just a
him later
wild animal.
anyway.
Exactly.
No,
We can- if
So
you
you're
give
saying
me
if
the-
a tiger attacked you, you'd just be like,
Well,
okay.
giving. I might not try to. Well, given because I chose Oath of the Ancients, I'm supposed to like try and protect nature, and I'm not sure if. I guess we should find out. Are werewolves natural? It's a curse, right? We've learned that
Yeah.
much.
yeah, they are
I
types
mean,
of
what
curses.
isn't natural?
Yeah, but
I know, that's-
I want him to be my friend, so I just.
it's a
Make
heavily
it
debated
so.
thing on how natural werewolves are. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna knock him unconscious.
Yeah, he is unconscious as a flash of
No,
light
throw
streaks
him
from
to the
you.
ground and then do the whole like and knock him out.
Suplex? Oh no, what is that called?
The people's elbow.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jake?
A flash of shriek comes out as your guiding bolt hits the werewolf, knocking it unconscious as you withhold just enough not to execute the creature. Since you said you wanted to not keep it unconscious, and it was guiding bolt that did it.
Nice.
And that is combat. All right.
Yeah, it seems like there was just one of them.
How much health did this thing have?
An amount.
I mean, we can add it up, can't we?
Say, I did
So-
24.
I did
So-
minimal.
Yeah, so what are you guys doing as you have a unconscious, vine-restrained werewolf?
Um,
Can we
ooh.
wake him up?
yeah. Can I walk over? Do we have any like buckets of water I can talk onto him and then try and use the talk to animals?
Do we tie him up or use something else to make sure he doesn't?
Wait. Are you serious? You want to talk to him with a bucket of water? Are you trying to waterboard him?
No, I'm trying to wake him up and then I'll talk to him once he's awake
Oh.
again.
Oh, okay.
Can I have a second bucket of water so I can waterboard him? Like,
Yeah. I will
I mean, if
say
that gets us better information,
the vines
No, actually,
don't last forever, so
yeah, we do need to tie him up then.
Yeah. Can we just use either snare or?
I think we still have some like deer and bear traps.
all right. Who wants to tie him up? I would say that Leo should tie him up because the rest of us are bad at it.
all right. If
Yeah,
you're
Leo, can you
the-
come tie up this wolf?
if you're tying up
Alright.
the werewolf, roll a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand, or
Mhm. Or
and then
yeah, sleight
since
of
he is
hand.
unconscious, advantage.
Sure. I mean, this is more of to see how good the actual knot is. 14, okay. You confident in the knot?
What kind of knot did you use?
What type of knot did you use?
You know, I want the pretty good, nice little butterfly one that you tie on your shoes. You know, ran across the hole and use a log.
So we are not going to
Double
sleep
knotted it.
tonight.
Apparently, we're not sleeping tonight.
We are
I,
not
I, double,
sleeping
I,
tonight.
double, I double knotted it though, so you
Yeah.
know it's super snug. You know, I
Nice.
trust it on my shoes. So
Okay. Ooh, are you guys okay if I wake it up and try and talk to him, or it? I don't know.
can I put a trap next to it so that way if it decides to get up or like to move, he immediately triggers the trap and.
Sure.
I think
that?
we each have traps. We could
Yeah.
both set traps.
Yeah, you guys could
I'd
set
be down to
traps in the spaces around it.
Let's do that. Oh, also, can we tie some like? Do any of us have bells? So like, as it moves, it like rings bells.
Damn it. That's a spell I can have, but I did not pick it up.
Hilarious.
He has a spell called Alarm, which is literally just that.
Oh, nice.
I was thinking about it, but then I wanted to make multiple versions of myself instead.
What? And we'll never really know. I've got 2 hunting traps. Can I just set them next to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Set the traps around it and arm them.
Hunting trap?
Why do they have versatile?
I don't know.
Do I have any knowledge about werewolves?
Roll intelligence check.
Ooh, that's a good one for me.
Nice.
I would hope. The wizard goes, ooh, I'm not the smartest.
Those dumb wizards.
18 on werewolf. Lycanthropy is usually considered a curse in a negative sense. A lot of werewolves, there's tends to be a point where a lot of people get like succumbed by the animalistic nature of them and do go insane, and just either they end up absolutely destroying a village or run through a city killing a bunch of people before the guards get to it. Occasionally there are tribes of people, though they tend to be called cults, that roam wilderness, have more wilderness areas, wooded areas, prairies, hundreds of miles away from any towns or cities, that believe it's a blessing. None of them really have a specific, like, oh, it's from this god or this one. They all sort of think it's from somewhere separately, and no one really knows the root of lycanthropy. It's been around for so long that no one's just like, yeah, I think this dude made it. I think it was a curse from a devil or a demon or a god or a hag or something. No one really knows its roots, though. A lot of the tribes will be like, yeah, oh no, it's this god. Oh no, it's this god did it, sort of deal. Tend to be night gods, tend to be gods that have to do with the moon, like Saloon or something like that, the Raven Queen, or hunting gods.
Do I have any cause of worry about Mordar's leg if he got bit on it? Did that trigger anything?
He
my brain
actually
tingle?
got clawed. It's only their bites that
Okay.
can transfer the curse, and it's not always.
Nice.
So does a curse create a bacteria or a virus? How exactly does it work?
It would be. I mean, it would be a magical curse in a way. Much like how does a bite from a vampire able to turn another person into a vampire?
I don't know. That's my question.
Yeah.
Didn't know if it
It's
was
something magic and innate to the creature and to how the spell functions.
known. Okay.
So you just told, or so Dan knows all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In order for us to know it as well, would he have to tell us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just say I reiterated it towards you nerds.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Cool. So then, because of what Dan said, can we just assume that this is probably a bad werewolf because it's near a town, and it was super? And from what Tibbers got when he tried to talk to it, it was just pretty crazy and like rabid.
Well, someone can detect
Oh shoot! I got this.
sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me use this ability I have.
Would I
think
know
it's-
how to untrigger its
Which one is it? It's
wolfiness?
You wouldn't know more of the academic, like arcane history and culture behind it. Yeah, this is kind of like what people think. Whereas, like Tibbers would more understand like the religious aspects of them. Tibbers, you'd probably know that lesser restoration and more powerful clerics with greater restoration have been able to undo lycanthropy during its early stages.
Actually, if I know that, can I cast Lesser Restoration?
Wait.
Guys, I have a plan.
Wait, no, let me use what is it? Divine sense, right? To tell if it's good or bad.
You evil?
It would be I would probably consider this specific werewolf at this point chaotic evil. You can do that.
Should we try and talk to him and see if he knows where other werewolves near us are?
All right. I will. Guys, I have an idea. Maybe I can fix this. I think I know how. And I cast Lesser Restoration on him. Also, I'm pretty smug that my spell worked, guiding bolt.
Do you have Lesser Restoration prepared?
I always have it prepared.
Okay.
Not even a choice.
Go ahead and roll a Wisdom.
Oh,
check.
all right.
Are you a wise man?
Oh, of course. Please. Come on!
Yeah. You cast Lesser Restoration on this creature here. The spell flows and moves through the body, and it doesn't seem any effect. The creature's still unconscious. It's bloodied and bruised. Still massive seared mark across the face, and its breathing is shallow and quiet and does not seem to afflict its shape in any way.
Oh, alright. I look a little downtrodden and I thought that would work. It's supposed to work. Maybe I'm just bad.
So are we giving this guy the people's elbow for the finisher?
No, I was thinking maybe I should talk to him and try and see if there's any around, right?
Okay.
See if he can tell us where their like hideout is, so we can go either find the rest of them or decide if we can sleep the rest of the night or run away.
Okay.
Because if we run into like 3 of those guys, I'm not sure we'll make it out.
Okay.
I mean, there's a chance, but
Yeah, I mean we didn't struggle with this guy.
There's a chance that 3 of us will be dead and Leo will just like
Kill the rest of them.
good.
Okay. So then let's can I cast speak with, or do I have to wake him up first in order to talk to him?
He is currently unconscious, yeah.
Okay. What's the best way to wake someone up who's unconscious?
I can have my familiar screech.
Yeah, you
Sure.
could take an action to wake someone up from being asleep. He is technically at 0 hit points.
So we can't like hit him.
Yeah, and he is kind of bleeding out still. In fact, I need to roll a death save. Yeah, he's good so far.
Okay.
He's not dead.
What if I go like this and then rub his arm?
I feel like that'd be more of me that would do it, but
Or I can use my med kit, Mr.
Ooh,
Miyagi.
yeah. Yeah, you guys could stabilize him. Take an
Alright,
action, lightly slap his face around, not to do damage.
I've got
and
a
wake
block
up.
of incense. If I like hold the incense near his nose, would that wake him up?
Yeah, it takes an action of any sort of interaction
Okay.
to wake him up.
I'm
You guys
I'm
don't need to do all this crazy stuff. Bands off like rubbing his arms. You have incense sliding. Tibbers over here trying to perform light surgery on him.
Nice. Is he awake now?
Yes, he is awake. As he's very groggy since he was
Cool.
just
That sounds
beaten
perfect.
to near death.
Well, we're real nice. We didn't kill him.
I stand above him with the people's elbow ready to go.
That's all right.
You're standing
can-
up
can
on
the
the log,
werewolves-
just like.
Speak common, or does it understand common?
You don't know.
Damn it.
Well, we can try talking to him in common before, because now he's awake, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead and
So,
ask him some
okay.
questions.
I'll go. Hey, my dude.
It is Wednesday, my dude.
It's Wednesday, my dude. I'll be like, hey, man, we don't want to kill you. We ain't that kind of guy. I was wondering, we'll spare your life in a persuasive way, not an intimidating way, but a nice cop way. Be like, hey, man, we'll get you off the hook if you let us know where your buddies are, would you be able to help a homie out?
It's just it continues to sit there and is doing baring its teeth with a very low growl towards you guys now.
Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
So, because I didn't do a persuasion rolly boy, I think Sam, you can try talking to him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use.
Wow, I say breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Ignore that roll. Unless
Okay.
actually Tibbers, with your high perception, you'd probably see him with one of his large claws trying to scratch towards the rope, trying to break it right now.
Can I walk over and then like grapple him and be like, "Shh, Ben, please."
Okay. So now I can use speak with animals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. And let's see. I say to him, "Hey, we just didn't kill you, despite very easily being able to. So I'd like to know that we're not trying to be overly mean to us, but you did like attack me out of nowhere. Are there a lot more werewolves coming to attack us right now?"
With that question, roll a persuasion check with that question.
This is what I was worried about.
Any other rolls?
Oh my!
At least this is something that you're not supposed to be good at. I was supposed to be the wise man.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't really seem to answer.
People's elbow time.
Yep.
Okay, I got another question, Herm. Okay, you don't want to tell us that we're about to be ambushed by about 30 other werewolves. That's fine, I understand. But, what could I say? If you, I'll let you go if you promise that when I let you go, you'll tell them not to attack us tonight.
Roll another persuasion check as you're trying.
Oh my goodness, this isn't persuasive. He just has to be like he should like.
You're trying.
You're trying to get him to do something. That is
You're
persuasive.
trying to convince him to get the other werewolves not to attack him. Attack you guys.
Fine. Fine. I'll roll it again.
During this time, can I like take some like augury sticks out of my bag and then ask nature if we should spare the werewolf's life?
Oh, so you're casting augury?
Yes, as a ritual.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh man.
I don't have detect thoughts. Should have picked that up.
All right, let me read augury. Augury has a lot. Yeah, the werewolf does not seem to wish to really communicate. It just kind of wishes to kill you guys, and a bunch of other stuff. It just seems to be an aggressive stance the entire time.
Okay, at this point, can I do divine? What is it? Thunderous Smite. I'm getting upset with this guy. I'm not happy right now. I want to do Thunderous Smite.
Can I ask nature with augury if good things will happen if we let him go?
Augury does require a gold link component that you do not have. Especially marked sticks, bones, or similar tokens worth at least 25 gold pieces.
Do they get used up after I buy them?
No, it does
No?
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have to go buy them. All right, friends.
100 pearl.
I'm gonna look away, and you guys can be nice to our friend.
I drop the people's elbow and. Dun, 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 dun.
Someone check if the stream's still up. Yeah, with the hit points that he was at, the fact that he's restrained, you could very easily drop the people's elbows and just kind of break his neck on him as you fall on top of it. You're a very heavy creature. Turtles are not light.
But you look
You're
good.
right.
Look good.
You got a heavy shell. It's very slimming, though. You painted it black.
That's right. It's the shell that's big. He's not.
Yeah.
Right. We all know. We know.
I mean, we know how buff he actually is. He keeps just punching people to death.
Well, heavy things
So-
punch harder.
Does he have a good coat, like a good fur coat on him?
Well, we have to cut off his ear.
Oh yeah, we need his ears. Huh?
Yeah.
Does the werewolf?
Or-
stay a werewolf?
Is it? Yeah. Never mind.
It stays a werewolf,
Oh,
as it was killed in werewolf form. As far as you guys can tell.
unfortunate.
So is he a large enough werewolf that if I were to skin him and take his pelt, I could wear it over my turtle shell as a
Depends on how well you skin him. And the fur and the hide's pretty beaten. It's not in a good shape, as you guys have taken cuts at it, thrown fire at it, and punched it quite a bit. There's a lot of bruising and welting and slices through it.
You're gonna look like a broth server if you wear it.
I'm good. Okay, well,
Broth server?
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's that one. But...
Yeah, from the brothel.
From the brothel, the people who serve broth. If you were to wear this particular werewolf's fur, he would look like people would confuse him with a person who worked at the broth place.
Can I, pull out his teeth?
God damn.
Sure. How are you pulling out its teeth?
That's a good question. It might be easier just to cut out his jaw.
You gonna cut
Yeah.
his lower jaw off?
Yeah, because of like a necklace made out of werewolf with werewolf teeth on it, like that would be hecka cool.
I'm gonna go pray.
It's not that bad. He was evil. He was a blight on this area. They killed the town. Like they had killed everyone in that. Well, we don't know. We haven't been to the town, but I'm assuming from everything we've gathered so far, it's pretty obvious this guy was not good.
Well, it's just
He was literally chaotic evil.
You can wear a
this dude's head, and then take him. So
But I want just the teeth.
I mean, we're gonna need the ear.
Okay.
Like we can just hang it on a stick. It's like a hey, don't fuck with us. kinda
That's
thing.
true. We've got a wagon. We can just toss his head, like wrap his head in some cloth and put it in the wagon.
You guys
Yo,
also have the
if-
chest.
If there are other werewolves in the area, I do not want to be holding a stick with a werewolf head on it.
I feel like it's a good thing to like scare them away. It's like, why on earth would they attack these people who have already killed a werewolf?
Because they already killed a werewolf.
I guess it depends on how many there are.
Just like
Ugh.
40 werewolves chasing you guys through the forest now.
Okay, so we'll cut his head off and we'll stick it in the chest, right? So then it doesn't get anything else dirty. And then we'll have his head with the ears. Does that work for you, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
I don't
bands off.
pay attention.
Oh,
Sure.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, hands off. Use your cantrip to see, or your familiar to see if there's any. Do a little scouting around. See if there's
Yeah.
I say, Marvin, go see what's about.
Okay, roll a check for him. A perception check for Marvin.
Oh, how do I do
Let me
that
throw
again?
him out on the field. Roll 1 hit point, Marvin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Marvin. Which
Is that a-
check again?
Perception.
Perception normal. What if it's nighttime and owls? Right? What do we
Literally have night vision.
They have dark vision.
try? All right. Well, that was. You've done better, Marvin. You've done better work.
Oh, you're right.
What is this check? 8. He also has keen hearing and sight. but it's nighttime, so yeah, it's a normal roll. No, doesn't really see anything. Gets above the forest canopy, flies around, goes through the forest a bit. It's a pretty still night out.
Okay. Our
Marvin flies
werewolf.
around because I can move him.
Oh god, my thing's following him around.
Marvin doesn't see anything. I can confirm.
Okay, should we set traps up around our camp and try and finish sleeping, or should we move somewhere else?
I would sleep. I could sleep.
Yeah, we're good.
Ooh, wait, how far are we from the town?
The village that you're heading to, you're about you're gonna get here in a few hours today.
No.
Should we just go to the town?
So like
Because we're already up.
mid-afternoon.
Like, we can't get a full... Like, in order to get a full rest, we have to start over again, don't we?
I would say because the combat was not terribly long, you could continue your long rest.
Okay, cool.
'Cause there's like a time limit on it.
Okay. In that case, let's just... Yeah, maybe we should just... You guys are good to just sleep the rest of the night through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
let's
I
do it.
tell Marvin to roam around in a circle pattern
All right.
and be like, "Wake me up if anything bad happens."
Before you go.
Before you go. Yeah.
All right.
What about if it's before September ends?
Should we maybe we should leave people up for
Watch?
what? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was during the end of the watch already, and it was Mordaar. That's why he got attacked.
Yep.
Alright. Long rest?
All right, yeah. So finish out the long rest. Click those buttons. I'll push the time forward.
And then we'll use some food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Prepare any spells that you need to prepare.
What do we want for the day, boys?
The truth.
You can't handle it.
Like read the people's thoughts.
Oh, I don't have that. I chose invisibility, so I can make someone invisible, and I can make copies of myself right now.
Hmm.
Hey, what does Blessing of Night do? My equipment do again? It can heal me and other people.
Yeah, your armor, you have one ability on it that allows you to heal yourself. And one that, oh man, where did it go? And one that allows you to heal another person.
Do you know the numbers on those?
I can hold them up. Knight's Embrace. I don't know why it's not showing up in your inventory. Yeah, so there's one that allows, the one that allows you to heal yourself is 1d10 plus your proficiency.
Okay.
And the one that allows you to heal another person is 1d6 plus your proficiency.
Okay, thank you.
Just gonna throw the spells into your spell page. Or not. Maybe. Do those go into features? Okay. They're in your features if you need them.
Oh, thank you. Oh, great.
Alright, so yeah, you wake up the next day. Relatively early in the morning. It's slightly overcast today. And eat your food, prepare your spells, do your guys' morning routine that you need to do, and continue on your travels. You do have a few hours of travel till you get to the village.
Yep. 1 second, guys. Sorry.
All good.
I have to talk to someone.
Anything that you guys would like to say, have conversations with each other, anything like that during this time of travel? Anything that you'd like to do?
Meh.
Can I ask Leo how being a turtle is?
You know, it's pretty snappy. You know. You know, it's pretty good though.
Can I ask him how many people that he's killed in his life, or if he's like led a hard life, or
You know, it's I can neither confirm nor deny how many people I have killed.
how do you feel about Baznoff?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
May I make an insight check on his attitude towards Baznoff?
Yeah, you know, he feels like family. Well,
All right. If you're rolling the insight check, Leo, roll a persuasion or a deception check. Do not tell us which. So just do like roll a d20 and then add the appropriate modifier.
Good luck.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Rolling with the big boys now. So we're finding out how Leo feels about Baznoff, really. I asked him a question, and he is,
Wait, how'd you roll for me? What the heck?
I think he had the token selected. I don't think you have any modifier that would get you from a 9 to a 25, so...
So, buddy, tell me the deets. Spill that tea.
Yeah,
How do
you
you
know,
feel about it?
he's like family.
Were you lying or were you telling the truth?
You know, I was telling the truth, but yeah. Yeah, if I was
Family.
lying, I mean, I still wouldn't have been close.
Do
He's
you
like family.
do you
He's like a brother to me.
do you like your brother? Cause he walks around naked a lot.
That was one time.
You know,
You guys did just meet each other and you were already naked. A few days later.
That was a goblin naked, though. He hasn't seen the real me naked.
But you specified that it was like a well-endowed goblin, so it was...
Well, yeah.
That doesn't make it better.
That was a shower. I had to assert dominance on the other goblins.
Nice.
How often does he parade around like that in the past? Is
You
that
know,
so?
can neither confirm nor deny.
So if I am to assume that you've also killed a lot of people that you can neither confirm nor deny, I'm going to think that Baznoff walks around in the nakedness in, a lot.
You know, he's fun at parties, so I'll let you take that off.
Like the last party.
Oh,
Alright.
all right. Okay. Good to go.
I'll figure you guys out.
All right. Can I challenge someone to arm wrestling?
Sure.
Let's do it. You know,
Again?
You want to pick me or Mordaar?
you
Let's
know,
do a
you know,
tournament. Let's all arm wrestle, right? So
you're
like,
pocket.
so do we need to like rank it so that like the two like highest ranked seated people are on opposite sides of the bracket?
You have to arm wrestle with each other because I won the last time, so I am supreme champion.
That's right. So you're seated high right now. I'm seated low. So I think I should go against. So Dan should go against Tibbers, and I'll go against Leonardo.
Oh, Dan's in the contest.
I have,
Of course.
I don't care. Like, yeah, you're stronger than me. Big
But
deal.
it's for fun. It's a tournament.
Oh.
Whatever. I'll do it so that way I can brag if I win.
There you go. I like it.
It's like
Come on, Nat Funnyism, right?
So now, this is a strength check, right?
Yes, this would be contested strength checks.
So me and Leonardo first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Man, Soft, you're just like, I'm automatically in the loser's bracket.
I just rolled a nat 20, guys.
Not get a break.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
I beat Leonardo.
Yeah, there's not much.
That was lucky.
There's some decent competition going on, but at first it's kind of a struggle. But after that first initial hit, Mordaar's just able to like smoothly, he readjusts a bit and just smoothly brings Leonardo down.
Mm.
You can take a bonus action to kidney shot him if you want.
Ooh.
That would be me. I
I'm
feel
okay
like
with the kidney shot. Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
oh,
Well,
Okay,
I
so-
already lost pretty bad, so we're good.
So I'm gonna put so it's me and Baznoff, right?
yes.
I'm gonna put my arms on his shoulders and be like, "Oh man, I hope you win this one." Like and I massage him a little bit, and I'm just like, I'm loosening up your muscles, and then I cast guidance on him, so that it's a fair fight.
No, you can't. I counterspell his guidance. I have to fight him on straight up. Because then if I beat him, I get that. It's more equity for me if you don't cast a spell. I can naturally beat you.
You don't have a
Alright.
spell slot to cast guidance.
Oh.
Or to cast counter spell.
I
Yeah.
know I can't.
You
Oh, I can't. Shoot. Well, no. What if in response?
just
How does
don't. You
guidance
just
work?
don't have to use guidance.
Okay, I'm not gonna use it.
All right.
I reject it.
All right. I am insulted. All right.
Wait, why would I? Oh.
Yeah, it's one willing creature, anyways. So Baznoff has a 6,
How
Damn it.
and
dare
Tibbers has a
freaking
19,
you.
21.
I almost had him. If it were one over,
You were
if
close.
it were one over,
So this,
you would have had a nat one or a nat one.
Does he
so
have
this
a-
relatively average-sized human versus this very tall furbolg, muscular furbolg, sit down at a arm wrestling match, and Tibbers just tink. Hand straight down to the chest. I'm assuming you guys are arm wrestling on the chest of holding that you guys have. And it's just a very not much of a challenge arm wrestle.
After he loses, I'll be like, "Hey, you'll get him next time, Baznoff." If this was a competition of magic, you would have slaughtered him.
Yeah, I am not insulted at all. I'm just. I know what's going on.
He's
I think
over
it's
there
like
by
he
some
knows
curling his spell
The
book
mind
now.
is the important part.
Yes. Oh, now it's me versus Tibbers again, right? I
Mhm.
get the rematch.
friend. We're fairly well matched, so
19 on Mordaar.
Oh,
oh shoot!
he needs a 20 to beat me.
Oh come on! Oh
Yeah.
No, again, Mordar's used to swinging a big sword around. He's able to just readjust, get in the proper techniques, get in the proper positions to just kind of flow through all of these arm wrestling competitions.
But now we're 1-1.
Good competition, friends. I was
Exactly.
rooting for you, but I couldn't want to win. Defeat hurts.
Are we close to the city yet?
Yes. In fact, Tibbers with his passive, about now, you would start to smell something along the mix of necrotic flesh and sewage on the breeze coming in towards you guys. Yeah, just headphones off. As you get Tibbers, as you are finishing that last arm wrestling, you would actually notice the scent of sewage and necrotic flesh on the breeze coming in towards you guys.
Guys, it kind of smells like sewage and necrotic breeze right now.
That is not good for this upcoming village, huh?
I do believe that we should be careful to, yeah. I don't think this village is healthy.
I mean, do we have little hand sanitizer things and like little masks we can be wearing? Maybe we should stay like 6 feet apart from all these people.
I have a blanket. I'm gonna fashion that into a face mask.
Okay. Mostly, you guys have a cleric and a paladin that could cast like protection and remove disease and stuff.
Oh. Should we be doing that?
General hygiene isn't a big thing when clerics can just be like, yeah, you're not sick anymore.
But hygiene is appreciated. Coming from the cow, but anyway.
Yeah. So, as you guys get closer towards this, where this smell is coming from, the forest does open up into a relatively large opening. It's probably like about a mile and a half to the other opening, and there is a village, or to the other side of the forest on this area. It's about mid-afternoon, 1-2 o'clock sort of deal. And there is what seems to be a small village. You don't see anyone walking around this opening or anyone in the village. There's probably a total of something like somewhere in the neighborhood of 15-ish very spread out buildings of varying shapes and sizes. Some of them could be barns, homes, taverns, but it's not a large area.
We should split up.
Okay. Let's get within like 60 feet of. Okay. Shoot. Can I use Divine Sense to see if I can sense any. Yeah, evil?
I believe, what is the range on your Divine Sense?
60 feet.
All right. I'm assuming directly around you guys, as where you sit now, nothing does pop off. Are you guys gonna just approach and go into the village on your wagon, on your carriage here? Like, how are you guys approaching this?
Should we hop out of the wagon?
Stand up Marvin and be like, Marvin. See
It's a
if
good
there's
idea.
stuff."
Okay. Roll that perception for Marvin.
Where did Marvin go?
You can always just click the characters and search him, and then you can pull him right up. Right, the little heads next to the face.
Yeah. And Marvin should be in player, but I'll drag him out. It is with advantage on Marvin. It is daytime,
nice.
and he has keen senses. Advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
All right. What was that? That was just a 14.
Yeah. So roll again. You'll be taking the total of 17. So you guys watch as Baznoff sort of sends Marvin off. Then his eyes sort of just like zone out as he gets this fogginess over them. And Baznoff, you're currently controlling your familiar as you're looking through its eyes and hearing what it hears. The village seems to have been attacked at some point within the last few weeks here. You're seeing a handful of bodies along the areas in between the buildings, as there's no real roads here. There's just some light walking paths. At a decent distance, like how close would you like Marvin to get in there? Would you like him to be just flying over the city or over the village, or actually go into the village and get a closer look at the stuff?
We'll do like we'll do a fly above in the city, and then try to notice if there's like any heavy movement from one direction or another, like tracks. We see army.
That far above, there's no direct tracks, nothing that seems like a large group of creatures moved off into a direction. The ground here outside the village is heavily like grassed and does have bushes and some light greenery. Though with the bit heavier foot traffic that is in the village, it's a lot more on the muddier side of things. A lot of people walking around. Yeah, just a lot of dead bodies in variable states.
Okay. And then once I go to the other side, I want to like fly low in the city, just directly back towards us. See if there's any.
Yeah, with that back look, Marvin doesn't notice anything standing out. No movement, nothing that looks like bandits have moved in. There are a mixture between large... Some of them seem like they may be werewolf-sized claws, but some of the claw slashes against some of the buildings and against some of the villagers here seem like they'd be much larger than a werewolf. And that's very quick glance. Like, yeah, these are slash attacks against the bodies, but I mean, you just fought a werewolf. You saw its claws. Some seem about the same size, and some seem larger than that.
Okay.
Can I listen in the general vicinity to see if we are safe?
Yeah, roll a perception check to look around and hear around. 25 total. Yeah,
19.
You're
I
confident
know.
in your ability to spot things, and you don't see anything.
I think we're relatively safe, but I don't like the feeling of the city town thing.
Yeah, I mean, what can we do in the city? It's ransacked. I guess we
could-
just like try to loot it.
Yeah, or go and investigate. Right, see if we can figure out where these creatures went, or if they're like asleep in the buildings or something.
Okay.
Yeah, find out what exactly happened.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So let's go into the city.
So yeah, you guys approach and continue moving into the city. Here. looking around with the passive perceptions that you guys do have, you're first just sort of walking into it. You don't notice anything beyond, of course, the dead bodies and the clear fighting that did occur here. You don't see anything beyond villager bodies. You also don't see anything like guards. None of them seem to have any weapons in their hands. None of the dead bodies here, as you're looking around, have any armor or gear or even bows and arrows. No shovels or pitchforks.
So there's no weapons on anyone in the city?
There seem to have been no tools for self-defense whenever this occurred.
Baznoff friend, do you know what did this?
Do I know what did this?
You could... the best way to figure out would be to probably perform like a medicine check on a body to investigate the wounds.
JK, maybe I know what did this.
I have a +2 on medicine.
I have a +6 in medicine.
We'll let him do it.
Jesus Christ. 24. Yeah, so...
Damn.
Tibbers, you go around across a handful of the bodies. And one of the first things you do notice is... Yeah, some of these match werewolves. The much smaller wounds do. There's about... anywhere between, let's say, 3 to 5 claw marks across a person in a much smaller form. But there are wounds that are not matching that pattern. Much larger. Only ever 2 slashes, maybe 1, mostly 2. Much larger and deeper. That doesn't just rend through the flesh of the person, it's smashing and breaking through the bones deep into the organs. And one of the other things you notice on roughly 3 of the bodies, as you spend about... How much time would you guys like to spend here?
I'd say we want to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
After about an hour of just like going through and looking at the bodies and the wounds, roughly 3 people, they don't have any slashing damaging on them, but they have a large puncture wound coming out of their cavity, out of their torso cavity. So some of them it's in their stomach, some of them it's in their back, some of them a large burst coming from their chest.
Do I know if it is a weapon that inflicted this, or a creature, or
I would say with this particular wound, you could roll a general intelligence check. You could also roll a... if you want to see if this is... yeah, a general intelligence check for this. It could be an arcana, or it could be a few things. I would say a general intelligence check.
can I, let's see, Baznoff friend, do you know if this is man or if this is beast?
If it's man or beast, particularly, that would be I would say that's a nature check.
Well,
My
whatever,
nature is +4.
whatever you think, Baznoff friend, I think that these are heavily influenced from 2 to 3 different sources, and I hate you.
What'd I just roll?
You rolled a
He rolled a
natural.
1.
Damn it.
With the total on 5, it's hard to tell. With your knowledge of Arcana though, it's definitely there's no remnants of magic on any of these wounds. And I would say, like, with, I don't know, yeah, with your knowledge of magic, that you see no magical essence about these wounds, no arcane leavings, no burn marks, lightning marks, no smell of ozone around the wounds, no magically enhanced narcotic tissue. All the necrotic smell in the air seems to just be the bodies decaying.
Okay. What do we do from here?
Do we know if there's any survivors at all?
You guys have, at this point, while they're doing that, I'd say you could go ahead and look around for survivors. I'm not gonna have you really roll since you guys are just spending as much time as possible. Which I'd say you're going through every building here. There's about 15. Most of them are residents. There's a few like barns, and there's one tavern. And you go through, investigate through most of them, or all of them, and you don't see any survivors, and you don't find any, crawl space areas.
Hmm.
Do let's see. Bandsaw friend, do you know if actually maybe I should do that.
Wait, can I use, now that we're in the town, can I use Divine Sense to see if I can see anything else?
Divine Sense. Yeah. Divine Sense goes off. You don't sense anything nearby.
Okay.
Can I alright, so I'm going to cast Enhance ability on Banzoff and give him intelligence boost.
Okay.
And maybe Banzoff can investigate and try to track, like, to see if anything came in and out.
So tracking would be survival check, which is a wisdom check.
I have +2 on survival.
I got +5.
Okay, so maybe I cast enhance ability on Leo with the wisdom version.
Okay. So you do Owl's wisdom on Leo, and you're gonna try and have Leo track and look for tracks.
Yep.
All right.
So is that okay? Advantage.
Yeah, that would be survival with advantage. With the total of 14, with close looking around, you notice that off to the east side of the village, there is a set of tracks. You would notice some werewolf tracks, as you've seen those before, and tracks that you're not familiar with there at all. But they're heading off into the east. They weren't trying to hide. They seemed like they did their job and they were just leaving.
Well, do we want to follow them, or should we go hunt them down? Wait here for the night?
What? How many does it look like?
Sadly, he would not be able to tell. That's specifically a ranger capability.
Thumbs up, let's do this.
Let's follow it. Sounds good.
I don't know why you're putting thumbs up, but do this.
Does not actually thumbs up. He just says thumbs up. Let's do this. And
Yep.
What else?
I say.
So there's nothing in the area, like loot-wise, no weapon. So the bodies have nothing in them, but there's no like stuff.
If you'd wish to take some time to loot now, you can. This village is relatively poor. They're not ones to really deal in a currency of any way or fashion. They're much more trading, bartering and trading furs, wheat, flour, that sort of stuff, trade materials. The tavern does have alcohol on it. It seems like all the food's spoiled. Most of the bodies seem, with your medicine check that you did earlier, most of the bodies seem to have been dead here for about 3 to 4 weeks.
That's not good.
Yeah, so a lot of the food here has kind of gone bad, but probably the most valuable thing would be the alcohol.
All right. Let's get the booze.
We did
Well,
also lose all of our alcohol recently, so we should probably grab some of that, right?
Yeah.
In
Maybe
case
this
we
time
ever.
it'll be more charming.
Yeah, exactly.
The DM kindness returning all the alcohol that was robbed from us.
It's a tavern. They have a tavern. It has beer in it.
What kind of alcohol do we have?
Nothing amazing. A lot of kind of cheaper ale. You found someone roll an investigation to really dig in for the alcohol. See if anyone's stashed anything away.
I'm gonna put my hands on Banzai's shoulders and be like, investigate better and cast guidance D4.
So I add a D4,
Mm-hmm.
or do I roll it? Okay.
Guidance is a D4.
That's pretty nice.
All right.
Potentially.
So I roll normal, and
With a
then
7.
and then I roll a D4 on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! What is it?
What language is your owl speaking?
Oh wait! What the heck? Okay, we go to me.
Is that Elvish? Giant?
I don't know. That's weird. Oh. I know
What
it
languages
is.
do your owls know?
That's dwarf.
That's not Dwarvish.
Has a 5.
What the fun? What is it?
I think that's just like animal language. It's the other slash. Yeah, because I'm going through all the languages. The only time it pops up is when I have your owl clicked. Yeah, that's just wingdings. With the total of 11, yeah. It seems like whoever owned this bar, hid away a fairly nicer bottle of alcohol. It seems to be a type of rum. You look about it. There's not a lot of markings on it. There's no label. There's some light engraving. And what languages do you speak, Baznoff?
I speak
Common,
Let's get
Dwarvish, Draconic, Elvish, and Goblin.
Yep.
It is a language that you do not know.
Damn. I
Is
know
it
everything.
Though
Giant or silver?
Giant or Sylvan, no.
Is it like deep speak? I think I can speak that one. What languages do I have?
Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Oh, wait.
I got rid of that because I was like, we're never running into demons.
Wait, where do you see
It's
that would be
D&D. There's always demons.
biography?
No one speaks Abyssal. But yeah, with the overall intelligence, it's not like what is this language? It's this is some abyssal looking BS. This is some demonic crap here. Yeah.
Ooh. So
So
we should drink it ourselves. Who knows?
these bodies are about 3 fortnights old, and so I don't know if the people are around or not. But I think we can go after the werewolves, or if we really want we can go after the thing that is puncturing people with large puncture things.
A fortnight is a month, by the way.
Nope.
It's a
Fortnite
week.
is 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, really?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's been 1.5 fortnights. I never spent time at the fort, so sorry.
Why is it called a Fortnite? What the heck?
Can I search the chest?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait, what
He was
happened?
gonna solve
froze.
everything.
I did?
No.
Oh, Zach did. Yeah,
There he goes. He's back.
Can I search the chest of holding for a demon speak for dummies?
Roll, baby.
Yeah, sure. Roll a percentile.
Yeah.
Oh, percentile.
What would I be rolling?
So it's roll 1d100.
Ooh. We're playing with the big boy dice.
And that's how you convince the DM.
The chest of who knows what might be in there. I have a small list, but you know,
200%.
That's right.
that,
200.
Go strong!
with the two. This person focused more on the stars and the Vel and arcane energies over learning what makes demons tick. It's honestly more of a religious thing. There is no how to speak abyssal for dummies. There's no abyssal to common translation book.
What if I use Presignation to draw a pentagram? And then I'll say, Gristlebrand, please let us know what this alcohol is.
Not how it works. Funny, but not how it works.
Can we do like a divine sense on?
I've already used 2. I have to do a long break before I can use another one.
I can identify it, I think, and see if there's any magic.
Oh yeah.
Poisonous or
Oh, I didn't
I can see its
prepare that
magical
spell.
properties.
Oh, we could take it, and I have like later after a long rest, I can prepare the like purify food and drink to like make sure it's safe to drink.
We can just drink it and then I can fix whatever ails you.
It's possible too.
Yeah, so I'll
I need
use
to
identify
Okay.
and see if there's
There
any
we
good
go.
magic with it. Ooh.
I'm trying to think. Technically, it does have magic touching it. It is a demon rum. It has less of an active magical effect on it, like a spell or an enchantment, and more of a subtle background magic flowing through it. It seems like the ingredients used in it are inherently magical.
Ooh.
And that's and it makes this alcohol very rare and expensive.
so
Okay.
we're drinking some pretty much
So
absinthe.
shots.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
I think, guys, we should taste test it real quick. Do a little sip.
It
Are there
didn't-
any shot glasses in this tavern?
That's a
Small glasses.
Yes, there's some small glasses.
Well, there's 4 of us. Let's grab 4 of those.
Right.
And
Do I
then let's test this. Don't you guys think we ought to try it out? Maybe it'll give us
Sure.
like, yeah. Let's
You
each
guys-
take a
There's
small,
any-
You guys
a
are
small sip.
you guys are drinking demon rum in the middle of a town that was just slaughtered by unknown creatures. I love this.
Well, that's why we need to drink. I can't handle what's happening around me.
I was gonna say we have to do
It's
this
too
fast
grotesque.
and decisively, otherwise we look real bad.
Yep.
let's just pour a little little bit out for the fall. Well, we'll get some of like the cheap stuff.
Yeah, we can pour out some
So-
cheap stuff.
Pour some
Are you
cheap stuff
are
out
you
for
doing
fall.
the cheap stuff or are you doing the demon
Or we're
rum?
pouring out some of the cheap stuff, right?
For the dead. But
Yeah,
we
for
are-
the dead.
Okay.
For the fallen
So,
homies.
You
Exactly.
you undo the cork top of this rum, and instantly you get this heat that not like a yeah, that's just like a heat. Almost like when your heater turns on in your house and you get that smell kind of
Ooh,
coming
some
out
fire-
coming
Dang.
out of this alcohol, and you pour it into your 4 shots, and the texture is this brackish red material that it's almost like kind of like a non-Newtonian fluid, as like if you like shake your shot glass around real quick, it kind of like sludges in it. But it poured really easily. It seems like whenever like a quick instant heavy force action takes place to it, it solidifies a bit and then it moves real smoothly.
Can I put a little bit of water in mine? Just
Ow.
like a splash.
So you get your water skin out and you pour it, and it just kind of sits on top of
Ooh.
the alcohol. It doesn't mix.
Even if I like try and stir it?
Yeah, you stir it a bit, and it starts to get little sections of water bubbles within it, and then it starts to separate very quickly.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Alright,
I'm down. Let's
let's find these villain dudes.
exactly. We need to avenge this town.
Do you
So
guys
let's
drink
get
it?
our Yeah, I drink it.
All right.
Today we are Avengers.
Exactly.
Everyone who's drinking it, roll a Constitution check.
Oh boy.
Alrighty, boys. Is this how our campaign ends? By drinking some unknown stuff. Find out today.
That's right.
I'm assuming Baznoff, you're not drinking it.
No, I'll drink it.
Okay.
Where is Constitution?
Right next to dexterity and then intelligence. Between those two.
And we're gonna die, but you know what? I gotta.
Okay. So everyone but Tibbers. So Mordaar, Leo, and Baznoff. You throw it down, and you're like, "Oh yeah, this seems all right." It's spicy.
Ooh.
It is definitely a rum, and again, like if you shoot it down really quickly, it's fine. But if you held it in your mouth at any time, it starts to like become a bit of a sludge before you drink it. Like drinking like a White Russian, where like the milk starts to like congeal in your mouth a bit before you drink it down.
That is a very descriptive thing. While drinking a White Russian.
Or a cement mixer. So you drink it down, and you do get this spicy heat within your mouth on top of it, and then all of a sudden your vision starts to shift and change, and there's people at this tavern.
Ooh.
There's people there. You start to hear the music of a bard playing, very good bard, and there's people ordering drinks. It's lively, it's warm. You see this like overlaid fireplace flickering across this building at the interior of this place, and yeah, you just see people drinking and having a good time here.
Are we still able to see Tibbers?
Yeah, Tibbers is still there. Tibbers
Oh,
throws
nice.
it down, puts it on the shop. He's like, "It's really good rum. It's great."
Dang, this is crazy. Tibbers, do you see
Can
all these
I
people?
Can I use identify, or am I too inebriated?
What
You could
people?
use it, but what would you be identifying?
Ooh.
I want to identify if what is seen is magical or even real. I don't think identify has to be specifically magical.
Yeah. I'd say you could roll an Arcana check
Okay.
very quickly.
It's good, but nothing to write home about.
Yeah, well, the
With the
effects seem
15
pretty.
on Arcana, it's I'm probably in the answer with this of this is not a typical magical effect, if it is at all. It's almost as if seeing into the past slightly.
Oh my goodness.
So we're back to the future.
You're
No, just the past. So I see people. There's a bunch of people around us now. I go back outside to see if there can see people outside as well.
Yeah.
Where are you going, friend?
You
So
sort of walk
I can see
outside
people
and-
walking around outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any like stalls of like people selling goods around?
In this town, no.
Okay.
It seems like it's later in the day. People are kind of turning down and just getting ready to the end of the day.
Okay.
Can I go up to someone and be like, "What day is it, man?" Or "What year is it?"
They do not react to you.
Oh,
Damn it.
shoot. That's what I was.
Guys, you're acting a little crazy.
Do the people acknowledge us at all?
No.
Okay.
So we can possibly see what we're seeing is like the past. Potentially, so we got some like time traveling rum, so this could be pretty fun.
So I'm gonna stay outside and just kind of watch. Does it alter, like, do we just see people over top of everything else that's like, can we still see
Yes.
like the dead
Yeah.
bodies and stuff, but we also see people?
Yes. So
Do any
it's
of the
just overlaid on top. They don't seem to interact with you. In fact, like they're able to just like move through you.
Okay. Can I look at the people on the ground and the dead people and see if I can recognize them as the people walking around?
Yep. Roll a perception check
Oh boy, cool.
as you're trying to find someone you recognize. Yeah, with the 12, no, you're able to find a younger woman that you found probably early 20s. Very plain clothing that she's wearing, hair's done up in and she is human, and she just seems to be walking out of her house roughly 20 feet. You know that her body's there down the pathway.
Okay. Guys, so I'm gonna go back to our group and be like, hey, these are the townspeople, but not dead, walking around. Maybe we should stay inebriated and see if we can see how they die.
I gotta stop drinking with lightweights.
No, this could be useful, Tibbers. Like, you might not be able to see it, but like, we could get some good information out of this potentially.
Mordaar, friend, you are drunk. Okay, continue.
Yeah, I'm probably the biggest lightweight, so maybe I should be the one who stays drinking. Plus, I'm not that good in combat.
Yeah.
I'll try to sober up then. Either me
Yeah.
or sober.
Well, also, what do we need to? Can we? So the woman that I saw, was she? When I saw her, was she wearing the same clothes as she was when she was dead?
Yes, but this is a very small village. They don't have a lot of money, and clothes are expensive and hard to make.
So she only has like one outfit.
Yeah, you could probably assume they don't have a full closet. They probably have like 5 sets of clothes in total.
Okay. So that doesn't tell us anything. The way her hair was done up, was it the same as when she was dead?
Similar. I mean, she's dead. She's been there for a few weeks. Her body's not completely there, and
Oh, that's true.
once her hair probably get messed up when she was attacked. So it's in a similar manner, but
okay. Well, we're all inebriated right now, so how about we'll just wait and just try and observe, see if there's anything to observe, right? Should we wait and see if... Oh, is there any way to tell, like, put a time to when we are seeing right now? Also, Baznoff, would you like to help me do this? Try and figure out when we're observing?
Yeah. Best way would be... I mean, I'll ask you guys. How would you like to try and do that?
We can only see people walking around. We can't see like other stuff.
There's
like
a
hearing or whatnot.
You have a slight hearing of it, and there's stuff like you could see the like an illusionary flame in the fireplace here in the tavern, and
I see the fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, like you could see, you're seeing into the past, and it's being overlaid on top. So sometimes it'll, with like natural things, like if a stool's sitting in the same spot, it's a little hard to tell.
Okay. Can I, from the fruits or vegetables, can I tell if any of them are specifically seasonal fruits?
Yeah, roll a nature check.
My nature check is not that good though. Nature.
Now you know how I feel when I roll perception.
Oh, actually, it's not that bad. It's +4.
Oh yeah.
You're the best one of us all.
I'm good at everything. What can I say?
With
what
the
I get?
12, let me think about what month is it?
It is Lilith. My 2K monitor makes the text too small.
I have it. Huh. So it is the 5th month. That would be it. They are definitely harvesting, getting towards the end of a more of a winter type of harvest with the fruits. They were probably whatever was harvested during it's the 19th, during the beginning of last month.
Oh, so this is all right. So we do know that this happened, that this is occurring around the time of the attack. If this was last,
to give actually, is this even possible right now? One sec. Let me do some quick maths. 5 days.
2 + 2 is 3.
or do we really need to know when this happened? Like, we already have the tracks of where the people are, right? We could just go chase them down.
We could see what we're chasing down, right? Because there's that one big creature. We might be able to see that.
Yeah. Okay, because I don't know why it took me that long to do that math. I'm sorry. So a week is 5 days. Every month has 30 days in it. This happened. The attack was 3 to 4 weeks ago, so it's somewhere in the attack was somewhere like 15 to 20 range.
Okay, so the attack happened like 15 days ago, and then what am I? When do I think these are harvested?
Last month, sometime towards the beginning of last month.
What kind of is it something that can be
Wait,
like
towards the beginning of last month?
Yeah, it's the 19th.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
something that can be like kept and
Okay.
stored for like a full month?
It could definitely be stored, but these are like fruits that they're harvesting,
Oh, okay.
so they go away pretty quickly. And these are like fresh.
Then I think it's time to sober up, guys, and go follow those tracks.
Let's do it.
Yup.
How do we sober up?
Let's do it.
After about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, nice.
After this alcohol and looking around a bit, it does seem to wear off.
Nice. Well, guys, that was a trip. If we ever want to mess up somebody we find, we could just give them some of this alcohol.
But nothing happened. You were drunk. How many times do I have to tell you?
Well, take another sip and see what happens.
I'll take another sip. Oh,
Okay, roll a con save. With a natural 1.
Is this a death?
He dies now. No.
I'm assuming you guys somewhat described what you saw towards him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly pretty similar on what you see. People drinking. As it does fade in, you do hear it. The music is different.
Oh,
that
the
you
time
hear.
frame.
Yeah,
Try and figure out what time you're watching.
what? I see everything now,
Yeah.
and I don't like it. Friends.
Try and figure out what time you're watching. If it's close to when these people died or not.
Can I? Let's see. They were talking about fruits, so let me go check the fruit. And I ran outside, and then I checked the fruit.
Same fruits there.
The same fruit there.
Do clocks exist?
Do clocks exist?
Are there
I
clocks
don't
around?
Definitely not in this villages. Some artificers can make them, and some mechanical workers have made them, but they're not in this village. They're not well known.
Is there a calendar anywhere?
At the time.
Like in the town hall or something?
Can I tell based on the dead bodies? Like, I will find a person standing like next to their dead body, and I can compare. Will that tell me?
Pretty much. This is the
Like,
day after they saw.
The day after they saw. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it's worth drinking so much that we'd get to the day we want.
Yeah.
As there is a rule to what day you see. You guys had 36 days ago. He had 35 days ago.
Oh, all right.
Cool.
Up to a limit of
Let's.
about 50 days.
So this is still three weeks before
Mhm.
the attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just follow the tracks. We know it's a big monster.
Yeah.
It had
We can
a big
beat
tail.
up anyone.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to describe the same village mundane activities a day later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to have a time, and then we could use math to figure out based on where the sun is.
The sun probably wouldn't be a terrible large help,
Ooh.
but stars do shift during the night.
Well, is this like ours? You could measure by like if it's in the same position, it's like angle
Yeah.
to the horizon, right? Because that would change based
'cause
off of the
time,
season.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
the
Baznoff-
world here is actually flat, and the changing
Yes!
yeah, this world is actually flat, and the changing of seasons is actually more of the intensity of the sun and what the sun is here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, this is actually a flat planet.
Yes, this
I'm
is actually a
tired of
flat world.
Nice.
Trying to model
What's on the other side?
a sphere.
You don't know.
Oh dang, we'll have to. I bet it's the the deep people, right? The deep speak people. They're on the other side.
They're
Is
underground.
this the true lore that you've developed, or is this just off the cuff?
No, this is real. It is flat.
I love it.
It is flat, and I have my reasons for it. Mostly time zones.
Oh, it makes them easier, I guess.
Yes, it makes them easier.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
follow the tracks, friends.
Yeah, let's go follow the tracks. Let's hop in our. Do we want to hop in our wagon, or do we want to just walk, or just
Wait,
ride?
if the Earth is flat, does that mean the sun revolves around the Earth?
In a way. Yeah.
So we're the
Wow.
central body.
Of this small
Massive
section
body.
of the multiverse, yeah.
Okay. Have you
Interesting.
designed all the other stuff?
What do you mean?
Where's the Berry Center of us in the sun?
So actually, let's go ahead and take a 10 here.
Okay.
If we need to go to the bathroom and get,
Is there a Lagrange point anywhere?
we will be back in a few moments here.
Fan-
This one says it's based off of. Oh, it is. Yeah, the second is defined as being equal to the time of duration of 9,192,631,777 oscillations of Caesium 133.
That's pretty cool.
Now, did we make the second and discover that it's about that same amount of time, or did we rearrange the second to match that?
We probably found something to match it, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Like, this is the time.
Granted, I don't know when second became a thing. Like, hours seems pretty obvious, minutes. I don't know how we came up with anything, to be honest. We just were like, there's 24 hours in a day.
And then we're like, well, I figured out, well, not really, but it's close enough. We've known that
almost
for a while,
all of
'cause,
time is arbitrary except a day.
Like,
yeah.
We've known that for a while because, like, the whole Gregorian calendar, they spent, like, years devising it in order to, like, match up with leap years and the actual rotation of the planets and all that stuff. And we did that, like, hundreds of years ago.
That's wild.
I'm trying to. A month is relatively close to how the rotation of the moon around the Earth, but that's like 27 days or something. It's not.
It's as close as
not
we...
an exact
By the way,
month.
we're also live.
Okay. Yeah. 27.3 days.
So sound smart.
Guys, I work at NASA. I know some stuff about space. The Berry Center is the center of mass between two bodies, and that's what the two bodies actually revolve around, not just the bigger mass. But for the Earth, the sun's Berry Center is within itself, so it revolves around a point within itself,
but not at the center of the sun.
Not the center of the sun.
It's like, I think it's at the edge of the sun. It's like almost breaks the surface.
So that's,
that's cool.
interesting.
We cause it to wobble.
So that's interesting real world facts. Let's go to non-interesting fantasy world facts that I made up while I was on my phone browsing memes on the toilet. Much less important.
We're gonna find out about this flat Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan, do you think any of your coworkers ever described their job the way you just did?
What?
Where you did the whole, I work in NASA.
Yes.
Important question. Have you bought any NASA merch yet?
Yeah.
You wear it at work.
Not at work. But like,
wear it at the bars when you're trying to pick up ladies.
I went to a bar once. I don't think I had any NASA shirts at the time in Houston. I only had like a month though. But people would switch up their lanyards and stuff. So like, I worked off site, and then we would wear one guy. He would wear his like my company's lanyard, and then whenever he went on site to NASA, he'd be like, I gotta pull out my new lanyard.
So
we'd switch
he's
it.
in the car switching over to NASA.
Yeah. In my office that I worked in, there was 4 of us. 2 of them had signed pictures of astronauts, and like multiple signed. Like, I was the least. I have like a magic 8-ball and a cup with a cat on it flipping you off, saying I do what I want.
Basically the same as the signature of Aldrin.
All right. So, the alcohol wears off from Tibbers. He is no longer seeing into the past. Whether or not he believes his party members is still up to him. That they were seeing into the past. What are you guys doing?
We're getting them tracks, baby.
Let's
Let's
follow
hop
the
on.
tracks.
Do we want to ride the wagon, or do we just follow them on foot?
Yeah, we can go.
Leo has to be on the ground to be the sniffer person, right?
Follow the tracks. Can we follow the tracks from the wagon, or do we need someone on the ground?
I mean, you're not like in this with how the I'm forgetting the proper word, but how the trees and the bushes and the grass, the foliage and whatnot, is in this forest. It's not incredibly difficult to track from, and the carriages aren't. You're not incredibly high off the ground, and the set of tracks that are a bit off. They're sort of like 3 large pads with a deep claws that seem to be rooting into the ground as it's moving. Those go pretty deep into the earth and seem to be, as of around where the village is, pretty easy to track.
Can I ask Marvin if he knows what that is?
Marvin? Oh, your owl?
Yeah.
I'm like, would a fey creature know what this is? Huh. I'm gonna have to set up like a proper stat block for Marvin.
Okay.
But his intelligence will definitely be above a 2 for the fey spirit that you're binding to yourself. So let's go with let's go with the classic +3. That's a cocked dice. That is a 17 plus 20.
Wow.
And you see the owl kind of like glide down to the ground and look towards it. And it's like, well, not entirely sure. The first thing that comes to my mind is either werewolf, or not werewolves, like a velociraptor maybe, but they're not native to this area.
Gonna fight dinosaurs.
Some sort of. They're definitely large. Whatever made this, around probably anywhere to 9+ feet.
Wait, the track is 9 feet long?
Height.
Oh, wait.
Because you
It goes that far into the ground? Oh.
Well, you could get
the
by
creature.
size of the feet, depression into the ground, size and weight usually. Because usually there's a scalability to like, okay, if the foot's this big, then it has to support something this large and this heavy. And he goes, probably in the range, few hundred pounds.
We can take it.
If it's just some dinosaurs that were smuggled over here and released, that's probably the best choice.
Ooh.
If it's,
I want a pet dinosaur.
then
So
he kind of looks and goes, oh god, I should remember this, but I don't. Marvin was not around when you're told about the frog creatures in this region, were you?
Oh my goodness, he was not.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought he saw some frogs.
He saw large sort of toads. But you guys were warned of a different set of creatures here.
Yeah.
That were frog
Battle
like
toads?
in nature. There wasn't a good side of them. He goes,
Yeah.
not quite. He's unaware, even with the 20 total. He's not fully sure what this could be.
Okay.
Well, I say we go on foot. We'll have a better chance of being stealthy. I feel like
Well-
we'd be a little more stealthy in a on
Oh
foot.
yeah, would the wagon fit in the terrain that the tracks are on?
You could probably get it fit, but it would be slow.
What if we just ride the horses?
I don't know. I'd still say walk
Okay,
for
All right.
stealth.
Let's walk.
let's walk along these tracks.
Okay.
What do we want to leave the chest here?
I can
Or
lash
chest
it to
in
my
the-
back.
Okay.
Thing.
Oh, leave the wagon. Should we leave? Where do we leave the? Let's try and like cover up and hide the wagon too.
Yeah. What would that be under?
That'd be a stealth check if you'd like to hide the wagon again.
I lay my hands on Leo and say, hide it better than the one you just. So roll a 1d4.
So, well, I mean, it's a nat 1. Do I have
Yeah.
to keep rolling, or...
Natural one. You could add the d4. Natural ones only are like absolute straight out failures. Is if it is like an attack roll.
Okay.
Everything else, I'm still same thing with 20s. Everything else, I'm still taking what the actual roll is. So that's a 6. Still isn't great. So a total of 8. You hide it the best you can. Are you going to try and hide it in the village or like away from the village? More in the forest?
It's hot in the village, and let's take off one of the wheels, so that way,
Oh,
like, take off the wheel,
the
hide,
wheel in the chest.
yeah,
We did before.
Okay.
just that way nobody's as
People who take their
Tempting.
radios out of the car.
like,
Exactly.
bike tires off of the bikes when you're
Yeah.
leaving them. Yeah.
I had my radio stolen, so.
Oh my goodness. You should be doing that then.
Continue.
So yeah, you take one of the wheels off, load it into the chest, and you kind of try and design the wagon to look as if it's been damaged and rendered unusable in the event of whatever attacked these villagers. And you looking at it, you're like, yeah, I did a decent job. You're like, yeah, okay. And
Actually hit it.
It's okay. I don't think anybody's gonna come to this tiny town of a bunch of dead people. They'll probably be scared away by the smell.
and you guys unhitch the horses and take the horses slowly off into the forest, tracking the footprints.
Go get a dinosaur.
Yeah. No, it's one of those frog people we were told about, the Murloc.
Oh.
Exactly.
Can we use
That's what I
that
was
effect?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's a dinosaur, so that way I can try to
Yeah, me
ride it.
too. But like,
Then if I hear a bad joke, like, oh, last time I heard that, I was riding my dinosaur.
oh. Also, if it's one of those like frog people, I'm assuming those frog people are non-native and messing up the environment. So I kind of need to exterminate them.
Yeah, they're an invasive species.
Exactly. We need to make sure they don't like continue to multiply and spread.
Let's do it.
I was the forest dweller.
Well, the oath I took, I did Oath of the Ancients, and so I have to try and like protect magic, I guess. And I feel like these guys would mess up the magic of this area.
Vegan.
Oath of the Ancients, just vegans. Have you gone Oath of the Ancients yet? I feel so good.
That's right.
All right. So yeah, after another handful of hours of traveling through the forest, it's sort of late evening. The sun start going down. It's definitely cool. underneath the forest canopy, and it's been overcast most of the day here. I would like, God, man, Tibbers, you and your 16 passive perception, and that's only gonna go up. So with your passive perception, you get the scent of a campfire in the distance.
Oh.
Guys, I smell a campfire in the distance.
And the smell of sausage and meats being cooked on it.
And the smell of
Okay.
Smells
So,
delicious.
These people seem good.
I touch Leonardo and turn him invisible and tell him to go check it out.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's
that's
you-
sick.
Do it.
You are.
I also touch Leonardo and cast guidance on him, and and he still has a bonus to wisdom, right?
How long does that last? It lasts 1 minute.
1 hour.
Or no. Where is it? It's been longer than an hour at this point. If it lasts an hour, yeah, there it is.
With alcohol.
I should have asked your permission first before turning you invisible.
Is he a willing creature?
I'm willing, you know.
Okay.
Going,
There you go.
going full on ninja on this shit. So.
All right.
let's-
So
Nice.
Don't forget your ring.
I got the ring, and then I got a silence illusion. So.
all
and
right.
then pass
So
without a trace.
let me.
And then I will point at him and be like, with message, and be like, you can hear me. No one else can. Whisper back information.
The rest of you guys see him whispering this into his ring, as that is his arcane focus.
Bands on. Or bands off. Why
I
are
fell
you
into-
talking at your ring?
Can I direct message towards multiple people that are in the same area?
Message is one person, and I believe
Okay.
you have to see them.
And
I
now
have
he's
to know
invisible,
where
so
they
you-
are.
Okay.
I think.
You point your
is
finger
what it-
towards a creature within range, a range of 120 feet. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you could hear. You cast a spell through solid. Yeah, you just have to know where they are. As long as it's not being blocked by magical silence, 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood.
Yeah.
You got that, Leo?
Yep. Okay, so I'm not using silence.
Mm,
All right.
yeah,
Let's
so
go.
you are heavily obscured. Roll a stealth check, my good sir.
Does it get advantage?
No, they are. People are effectively blinded to him.
Nice. They're very blinded to him.
Yeah. So they cannot see where he is, but the stealth check is for footprints
Hearing?
and noise. Yeah.
Nice. I have a feeling they can't hear any of that either.
Let me-
24. That's-
Yeah, so as you continue pushing forward, you go forward a few hundred feet around a few corners and you see, go around a few trees that you could see. And you see what seems to be a total of 3. Let me double check this. If it load. You see a small campsite with a handful of people around a small fire. Come on. There's a total of 3 people sitting around there. There's a large human male that has some nicer clothings on, though he has a mace and a crossbow next to him. He seems middle-aged. There also seems to be a middle-aged female. And why did they just vanish on me?
They also cast invisibility. No.
Not to me. I see everything. That's impossible. They're hacking the system. The tokens are alive.
20. Roll 20.
That's right. They got that net 20.
And you see another human. Seems to be wearing some light leather gear. Has a scimitar to his side, as well as a light crossbow across his chest.
Is it like chest mounted, like when the dudes wear like the like harness and then like clip their like assault rifles so that it just like hangs down right in front of them?
Very similar to that.
Goodness. Oh, that's hecka cool.
And they seem to be sitting around a small campfire with a small sort of a pan, cooking up some food on it.
Okay. So I just see those three. Are there really any tents?
Yeah. The larger middle-aged human male with the has a much larger tent, seems to fit 2 people, and the other male is sitting next to a smaller tent that seems to fit 1 person.
All right. Well, doesn't seem like there's any extra people.
Yeah.
I very sneakily whispered that back to Baznoff what I see.
Yeah, can he talk?
There.
Can he? I believe message has to be more.
Dan would have to get a little closer, right? Because you said he walked a couple 100 feet.
Yeah. I would say message has to be much more direct with the reply. Like, you can't have a message go off, then wait like 5 minutes and then reply. It would have to be like within that 6 seconds.
Okay.
And you took a few minutes to slowly move up there.
So I can't be like, you're there, over.
No.
Okay.
Lame. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be either the sending zone or a much more advanced or a sending spell or a enchanted item. Though one of them does actually
roll for initiative.
Does seem to see you as you see the larger middle-aged male sort of tweak and look off into your direction, almost looking directly at you where you're hidden behind a tree. Doesn't seem to say anything or reply, but he's looking almost directly at you, and just sort of turns back, and you see him whisper something to the other 2 people there.
So, am I able to like kind of tell if these guys are kind of hunters or warriors, or am I able to kind of gather that off of their gear? Like, do these guys seem like they're
they're not heavily armored. They have some base survival gear, it seems like, and with the scimitars and the mace and the crossbows that they have, they're definitely willing to protect themselves and fight, but they're not heavily armored. They're not laden down with gear. They're not walking through with breastplate or anything like that. And the 3 of them seem well kept. They're not mangy bandits living in the forest.
Well, am I able to sneak up closer to them without them noticing me at all?
Yeah, you can roll a stealth check to get even closer.
So, about how close away am I from them?
I would pit you currently. Oh, man. What is that distance? I would pit you roughly 100 plus feet out.
Okay, so I can't really run up and jump jump one of them. I like it. I'm gonna try getting closer. Let's do this.
Okay.
You're high on your last roll.
Luckily, as you approach, it doesn't seem like they take any further action than what they've already done when that one seemed to have noticed something around in your area. And as you approach, you don't see them change in attitude or personality. They're definitely a bit more on the cautious side after the one whispered to the rest. But they're still going on cooking their food and doing what they're doing.
All right. Well, and how close is the rest of the group behind me?
They'd be a few 100 feet back.
Okay. Do I know if the rest of the group is? Are they group? Are you guys waiting for me to come back, or you kind of slowly?
Yeah, well, I mean, we would wait for you. We're not going to approach.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought that was the plan. That's what I was thinking it
Yep.
was.
All right. Ooh.
Those sausages sure smell good.
I agree. I could use some.
I wonder if
We've
he's...
been eating rations for too long.
Hey,
So-
Baznoff friend, tell him to steal us some.
From the pan of sausage just like floating away.
Walk into the middle of camp, take
Hits
their
it.
cooking food, and walk out.
He just puts the entire pan like underneath his cloak so it vanishes and walks away. You're just like, what?
Oh, you know what? I pop out and I kind of say,
Right
"Hey
next
guys,
to him?
yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I got an escape plan. I'm good. I'm solid. I got this. You know, I asked them like, hey guys, you know, thought I was the only one out here. Are you guys want to help a hungry traveler traveling through the night?"
Okay. So the middle-aged male, human male, getting as close as he is balded with this slightly starting to become a bit disheveled, like goatee, like it was probably lined it up and cleaned it up like a week and a half ago, so it's starting to go away. And he looks towards you and goes, so you were the one sneaking around out there.
Yeah, my bad. You know. No, you never know what's. I felt like I would kind of see what was going on, but you know, you guys look like a nice, wonderful group of people, and look like you wouldn't turn away a hungry person. That's willing to help you.
Roll a persuasion check. This is like,
All right.
what are you doing out here by yourself? It's this forest is dangerous. Monstrosities, beasts. Word of werewolves.
You know, I'm looking for my friend Marvin. You know, the thing's kind of a douche, but you know, I'm looking for my friend Marvin. And
did you say that thing is
so-
kind of a douche? What is this Marvin?
oh, you know, he's my fellow companion. He's a douche
Yeah.
though. So
As he's saying this, he kind of
he seems lost.
okay. as you're saying
You guys
this,
seen anything strange going on?
he goes no, and he gets like a small plate out with like 2 sausages on it and hands it over to you. He goes, no, you're the first I've seen of anything out here. Well, in the past few days. So there were some owl bears earlier.
Owl bears?
He goes, let them pass by, but so Marvin, is it human? You said a thing. You called him a douche? Is he human? Dragonborn, Cowstar, tall, short?
He's a human, you know. He's a I don't know how to describe him, you know, but I'm very worried about him. I'm a little too emotionally torn up to deal with it, but I don't know. So I'm just curious. Have you guys just kind of walking by, looking around, and I noticed there was that short village back there. Where are you guys coming from?
We were coming from out west, sort of, or not west. We went around the village. We heard they could be a little xenophobic at times, so we avoided it. Yeah. Why? Or did you come from there?
I did, you know. Just walking by, seeing if anybody there had seen him, and I noticed there was something there that just really killed everybody. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty sure it might have been a dinosaur, but.
Definitely haven't seen
maybe
anything
some
like
frogs.
that. Frogs. I mean, further west, there around some of the rivers, frogs like to hang out. Large toads. There's definitely some frogs down if you head further east. The village, this forest kind of goes into marshland. There's some amphibious type dudes down there, but other than that, actually in the forest, I don't know. They usually
Alright.
take slaves, not kill people.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well.
Hey, Baznoff and Tibbers, it's kind of been a while. Should we try and get a little closer and see what's going on?
I guess. Yeah.
Alright, let's try to sneak in.
Just get close enough to see if we can see what's his name? Leonardo.
Gotta ruin his cover.
Well, we could pretend to be a different group of people, unrelated to him.
Well, depending on what's happening.
Yeah, you guys don't know that he's covering or anything.
Like,
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah,
to
yeah.
my ring the whole time,
Nothing.
Oh, that's right.
pointing
So,
towards the campfire and being like,
He's
"Can you
more than
cover?"
120 feet out.
Yeah, but like while we're walking in,
Okay.
or approaching, I'll just keep on going. You there?
Gotta be
Over.
stealthy.
So yeah, as you guys approach, you're gonna probably have to roll some stealth checks.
okay.
Stealth.
I'm not super stealthy.
See, Zach, this is why you just come back to us.
No.
Um,
I know. Well, I was just trying to see what was going on. Yeah.
Tibbers, you are wearing. God, did I make it half plate or did I make this breastplate?
I think it
Oh, it's
does
mithril. It's mithril,
Yeah.
anyways. Okay.
Mithril.
Then Mordaar. What armor are you wearing again?
Chainmail.
That is a disadvantage on top of that.
Oh, sorry. Let me re-roll.
You got the chink, 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 chink of chainmail shifting and moving.
Oh.
Well, that works.
We're taking the 9. Because technically
Come
you rolled
on.
3 dice. Here.
I guess. Oh, you're right. I was supposed to just roll 1.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I would take it as the 16 rolled
9.
first, so as a 16 and a 9. That's what I would take.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So the moment you get into range of the 120 feet, What are you saying to Leo?
I'm just saying, you there?
After a few moments, you would hear this, Leo.
Well, I would say, kind of whisper, I'll be right there. And like,
I say, what's going on?
Found some people. I'll be there looking for Marvin. So.
Wait, you'll be there?
I'll head back to you guys in a sec. And I'm not liking what that's.
Title unlocked.
Oh no.
Yup. Sam saw it. All right.
So what are you guys doing? Continue going.
So
Oh, Marvin.
I walk like, hey, you know what? Thank you for the food. Can I go grab my bag and and I'll be back to help you guys. Or let me go grab my bag. And I walk up and go to these guys.
Okay. Can I no longer mount tokens? There you go.
And I tell them, hey, there's some hunters. They haven't really seen anything going on. And kind of tell them what all I talked about with them. And let them know, hey.
Well, do we think they're friends? Guess like.
And more important,
they gave me some food. I don't think they're super horrible. So, if we can have Baznoff, if you want to come in there, change into a human, and come up there with me.
I mean, I think we should go as a group.
Can I disguise myself as a human as well?
How are you disguising yourself as a human?
My furbolgness illusion.
Okay, yeah, disguise self.
Disguise self, yeah.
Okay.
Phew.
So yeah, just to remember, disguise self, like you probably make yourself into a human that just kind of fits your frame. Otherwise, there's a whole deal of like if they try to like interact with you, they may go through the illusion.
Okay.
Dude, these shadows are so cool.
I just look like a human to not spook them.
Okay. As Baznoff starts running around the forest.
Yay!
Do you guys want me to approach like later than you?
Well, I think
or
we should just all approach. I don't know why we would. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
call one of you guys.
Marvin?
One of you guys are gonna be Marvin. So.
I can be Marvin.
Okay, that
I'm a
works.
persuasive guy.
What do we call the owl then? Marvin 2?
I'll whisper to Marvin. You're now Mortimer. I have to refer to you as Mortimer. I'm sorry. I'm Marvin right now. We can call you Morty for short if you're cool with that.
She's like, he's fine. He's magically bound to you. Okay. He's just kind of
Let's
like,
go,
whatever.
Morty.
He doesn't care.
That's how he gets all his friends.
How's Morty? Morty, jump on me.
Yeah, so if you select the...
Actually, let me put Morty into the... for Morty to come out of the pocket dimension, does that take time?
I believe it's I think it's just like a bonus action. Where is find familiar?
So we're all walking up, and I
Yeah.
say,
It's
"Hey,
a action, and you just
Okay. Yeah.
so yeah, you guys approach the
All right.
campers, and the middle-aged male that's kind of taking point just goes, hi. I was. There's a lot of you.
I found Marvin.
Uh,
He found some people.
we mean no harm."
he sort of looks towards the woman that's with him, and she like goes inside the tent after he like eyes her and like nudges that way.
Oh my goodness, he is wary of us.
And he sort of like stands up off of the ground where he's sitting and goes, "Hello," and currently has his hand on his actually he has a mace on his belt.
Hey,
Can I ask him, what do you... Wait, go ahead.
Ask him if he's a fellow cleric.
No, the faith in the gods hasn't quite served me well. If any of those are actually still alive, that's a entire question on its own.
hey, can I ask him if he has any? Can I say, kind of, from wherever distance I am, be like, hey, got any grapes?
No.
Okay, cool.
So, what are you guys doing here? Hi.
We're
Hello?
looking for werewolves.
And why is it that you're looking for werewolves? That seems like a
Well, I
dangerous
think they just
profession.
massacred it or a fortnight ago.
You cut out on us.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, sorry. Let's see. Why are we looking for werewolves? Yeah, because they killed a town.
Well, that seems like a fair reason to bounty some werewolves. I guess, though, that's a very dangerous job.
I know. Do
We're
you want to help
badasses.
us?
I think I'm good. Honestly,
I whisper into my ring for Mordaar to try to identify if they're good or bad.
Ooh, I don't know if I can use Divine Sense because I think I used it twice. So
Today?
yeah,
it's the same day that you guys
yeah.
were in the village.
yeah,
Wait, you used it in the village?
I did.
remember that.
I used
On
it before
the-
we got to the village, and then I used it in the village. So
Wait. Oh, okay.
Can I hear what the woman is doing, and also can I perceive what the man is like feeling about us if he's, gonna...
I would
Yeah, what
say you could either listen to see what she's doing inside the tent or insight check him, because this is like you're focusing on it. You're listening, you're focusing your hearing on her within the tent, or you're clearly watching him and focusing.
I'm gonna listen to what she's doing in the tent
Okay.
because he motioned to her, and I'm wary of that. Perception?
Yeah, that'd be a perception. With the 20 on the total, you're trying to hear. It's a little hard over the campfire and the conversation that's going, but you're going through some bags currently.
I'll ask him, like, what are you guys doing out around here?
Well, honestly, survivalists. We just moved through the forest. Cities were never much of our thing. Though that we'd move off to the east or closer toward actually north. There's a city on the other side of the forest that we were going to check out, see what's going on there, see if they have any jobs to do. Sort of
If you're
drifting.
If you're looking for something to do, is it possible for that you might help us track down something that could impale a person? The people in the town were ravaged, and we want to find the thing that seems like a big dinosaur thing, or something that is capable of impaling people with great strength.
Honestly, don't know. A lot of monsters out here could do that. You said werewolves. They have large claws. Snouts, maybe they eat.
No, these weren't werewolves, I don't think. You haven't seen anything else in the area?
For the past few days, no, I have not.
Can we ask them if they know anything about the town that was just destroyed? Or have we asked that yet already?
Yeah, he didn't know if it was destroyed, and he goes, I mean, when we traveled through, like, well, not through the town, we went around the town. Early this morning, we did smell a foul stench coming from it. Thought best to avoid it overall. Maybe there's disease or sickness ramping through it. Rather not bother.
Because we were following tracks. Do the tracks lead to this location?
This is a bit off from where the tracks were. But they're still like along it. Like they're a few hundred feet away from where you were following the tracks.
Do the tracks continue on from the point where we're at, or did they stop?
They continued.
Okay.
I'm going to ask a very serious question, and I need you to think about it carefully and answer me wisely and hopefully friendly. But, friend, may I have a sausage?
We can trade alcohol for it.
He goes, go ahead and have one.
Thank you.
Nice.
I move closer, and then I try to hear what else, like if the woman has done anything different.
No.
And I eat a sausage. This is the best.
I turn to our group and just go, hey, should we just continue following the tracks?
Let me see if I can send Marvin somehow to stare at what she's doing, else I'm okay. I guess, unless she's prepared to fight. Can I turn?
We could just try and dip out. Like, do we want to fight these people?
Gotta do it for the XP.
Wow.
This dude seems pretty fine.
You remember?
Dude, you seem pretty fine.
You remember how long it took us to kill that one guy?
We can. Yeah, we beat the crap out of him. He didn't do shit.
These guys are clean cut.
Can I? So I telepathically tell Marvin to turn into a rat.
Okay.
And then crawl in the back of the tent unseen.
Okay. First, roll a stealth check for Marvin.
Okay. If he turns into a rat, does he get more stealth?
Let me double check. Rat stat block.
What if he turned into a mouse? Would he get more stealth?
I don't think there's a mouse stat block. Rats have a dex of 11, no bonus to stealth.
Wow.
Really? Alright, I guess not a rat then.
A spider.
What can I turn him into?
Yeah. Little spider.
Moth.
off the water spout.
Why aren't you showing? Okay.
What do you season this sausage with?
A little bit of salt.
Oh yeah, it can turn into a spider. How stealthy are spiders?
I'm pulling up their stat block right now. They have a +4 to stealth.
Ooh. What about a weasel?
Wait, can you just sit here and do this?
I mean, he would have a limit. Like I'm not gonna go
Okay.
through all the stat blocks with you right now. This is something you do gotta look in your own time.
Yeah, that'd be the last one based on.
Okay.
So what are you turning it into?
Oh, what? Do we know the weasel stat?
I don't
No,
even know if there is a weasel stat block.
Really? It does. That's the last option. I'm not
I
familiar.
can go spider.
Fine, you can go into a spider with this +4.
So he'll have at least 5.
They have a +5 on weasel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
a weasel.
turn into a weasel, buddy.
Weasels are cool
A
too.
little weasel.
Leo's over here is like, that's almost as good as my stealth. What the hell?
Go, weasel man.
So yeah, he shapes into a tiny weasel.
Oh my goodness.
+5, so 23.
Okay.
You got it,
So
Marvin.
that is, yeah, that's 23. All right.
Weasel man.
Go Weasel Man.
All
I
right.
have
So
a feeling that bitch is gonna
one
be able to see him.
moment.
Wait, where did mine go? Shoot, I had. There you go.
Wait, does it show?
I selected it, so now I can't select myself.
Marvin. He comes out. He goes back in. He comes out. He's back in. He is such a stealthy guy.
So the moment Marvin kind of goes underneath the tent, you're not currently looking through Marvin's eyes, are you?
I mean, I probably should.
Are you?
Does it make me do anything weird?
It makes it so you cannot see and hear from your own body. So you're sort of just like standing there. Like you could sit in a position.
Can I
where
be
you're kind of-
nudged by anyone?
Yeah, you could feel.
Okay, so just nudge me if something happens, and I look through Marv.
Okay. So the moment you see Marvin kind of go underneath the tent, you see this middle-aged woman, sort of brown hair with slight graying going on. Definitely on the slimmer side. You see her nose actually kind of... And she looks down and looks directly at Marvin. She also rolled a 23.
Fucking woman.
I
And
was 24 and she's still. Jeez. Bitch is good.
yeah. 'Cause you're...
She's got some perception.
Yeah, because you rolled an 18 plus 5. She rolled a 19 plus 4.
Oh.
Damn.
So
She
she
had a sexy roll.
She, yeah, no, she just sort of looks down at Marvin, and I would have you roll a athletics check off the weasel. Weasel has a
Oh, no.
strength -4, so roll a d20 -4.
Oh no.
As she rolls. Okay.
All right, so this is a D20. No.
-1.
No, Marvin.
Yeah, so
Spider.
you see her very quickly grasp down and picks up the familiar. And she kind of pokes her head out of the tent and goes, looks like we have something for tomorrow's dinner. As you see her kind of like break the neck of the familiar's head.
Wait. Oh
And then-
shoot! Wait, when she's picked him up, can I make him go into a pocket dimension?
Oh, are you gonna do that when she like looks out, or the moment that she grabs it?
Moment for the grab.
Okay, so it would be she picks up just for like timing and action economy and whatnot. Picks it up, and as she's like going to poke her head through the tent, the weasel vanishes from her hands, and she goes,
Thank God, Marvin.
Then she pokes her head out and goes, I just had a weasel in here, and it vanished.
And now we roll for initiative. No.
Yeah.
I hate weasels. But I'm glad
That's why they call them weasels, am I
Yeah.
right?
The middle-aged man kind of like looks towards you guys, and he's gonna see if you recognize anyone being of magical nature. With the natural 20 on the dice, he looks around and goes, if you're a cleric, any of you guys know arcane? He looks around and goes, I know someone here does.
Well,
Anyone
not me.
poking around with
I know some magic.
summons?
Profession-wise, that one's a wizard, and I point at Baznoff.
No.
But don't worry.
Why
he's
the
not
hell would you
really
do that?
good.
I would very much like it if you guys did not peep on my wife.
Baznoff!
No, I would.
No, Qual, I could have talked my way out of it. I have persuasion, man.
Yeah, I'd very much like it if you guys did not peep on my wife. And I would prefer if you left us alone for the rest of the night.
Oh, can I ask him if he's a slave trader real quick? I look at him and I go, hey, are you a slave trader?
I would very much like it if you guys left for the rest of the night.
Why don't you answer the question?
I am not a slave trader.
Okay, that's
Where
good
are
for
my
me.
slaves?
Fine. I'll believe you.
Not particularly good with customs and culture, but I know that was awkward.
At least you got a sausage.
Do we
All right.
fight them?
Yeah. Qua basically
No.
got stuffed. Should we
he's
just go
asking
follow
you-
the tracks now, fellows?
All right, so you guys are leaving the camp.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
and
I'm
we will.
sorry for my friend.
And we'll end this session here with you guys, continuing the tracking of the mysterious beasts that destroyed a village. For those of you watching, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you guys next week. Take care.
Blah bam. Nice.